Forget to bring your mouthpiece.
Okay. Thanks, Callie. You wanna get high?
Maybe. All right, Karen. Bring that beat back. Bring that beat back. Uh, uh. Mouthpiece included. TATN. TATN.
TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN. 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 Mouthpiece included. TATN. 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 Better guard your grill. TATN. 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 Mouthpiece included. TATN. 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 Better guard your grill.
TATN. TATN. Yeah, buddy.
TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN.
Better guard y'all grill out here. Guard y'all grill out here. What's going on here, Jim Bob? Is that what's going on? Okay, my bad. Welcome aboard, y'all. Welcome to Mouthpiece Included. This is the pod where we unpack Spolitricks. That's a fusion of your spots and your polytricks, right? Located when the superposition collapses and chooses a particular location upon the viewer's observation. Yeah? All right. Whether it's a viral moment, controversial call, or a political pivot, we bring the heat, Rashad takes, and layered content out. Yeah. Thank you, Karen. Every week we break down the headlines shaping our culture on the field, in the streets, and across the political arena. Because let's be honest, the drama don't stop at the stadium gates. The stadium. If it's trending, controversial, or just plain chaotic, we're going to chime in. Freedom of speech. My hometown felt different this week. Tense, electric, nervous, almost ancient in the way only a Bears-Packers playoff meeting can be. Soldier wasn't just a stadium. It was a proving ground, a place where decades of bumps, bruises, grudges, and winter-hardened pride gathered under one sky. Fans didn't file in so much as they marched, carrying the weight of history on their backs and daring the Bears to rewrite it. What unfolded was a wild card game that refused to blink. Chicago and those dastardly fudge Packers traded blows like two rivals who knew each other's tails but still swung away. Momentum shifted, tempers flared, and every snap felt like it carried the emotional residue of 100 Sundays before it. We tickled their tonsils. They tickled ours. This wasn't just football. It's a continuation of a story older than all of the players on the field, combined probably. Well, when the dust finally settled, the Bears stood on top, 31-27, in a W that felt both cathartic and defiant, damn it. Put some respect on our names. It wasn't perfect, but it was Chi-Town's gritty, dramatic, and it earned what? Okay, it wasn't perfect, but it was Chicago gritty, dramatic, and earned the hard way. Today we're breaking down how it happened, why it mattered, and what this victory means in the long, tangled mythology of not only the NFL's, but Spot's longest, the granddaddy of them all, fiercest rivalry. Today we present to you the Miracle on the Midway 2.0. So whether you're here for sports, gaming, or political sharp turns. We've got your dose of insight with just the amount of leading edge. Remember, this ain't just commentary, it's clarity served with heat. Ready? Pop on your dirty air ones. The ones, you walk to the corner store in this time of year. You don't feel like putting your boots on. It's the air ones you've had since you were in high school. You know what I mean? Just can't throw them away because they're sentimental. Okay. And they smell like onions sitting on top of cadaver stew. Pop those on. Let's pull up in front of Hallis Hall like our copper colored general manager did on his first day. Okay? And let's get to work. Y'all remember, the panel is open. Okay? The link's pinned in the chat. We encourage all comments and we encourage you to pop out. You know what I mean? If you still got the gonads that you was born with, right? Put some respect on your family name and pop out. But if you do pop out, don't forget to bring your mouthpiece. So stand down, stand back, stand by. What's your name, boy? Kunta Kante. Or pull up. But if you do pull up, don't forget to bring your mouthpiece. Do us a favor, hit that like button. The views expressed in today's pod are those of the host, the guests, and are not necessarily reflective of TATN or any affiliates. And they're not necessarily reflective of TATN or any affiliates. Grab your mouthpiece. Let's get this joint started. Big up Midwest Festivals presents Ancestral Echoes. That's a annual glamping event. This is number 5. It's growing. You got to be there to experience it. Get out there under the stars. It's an overnight weekend event. They can drop ship you a camper, or you can, have your company drop ship a camper. They got tents available. If you're an experienced camper / glamper, pull up. It's some of the best DJs in the Midwest. Will be pulling up. Wonderful stage, great lighting. I mean, this company goes all out. There'll be plenty of porta potties and fresh water. It's a classy outfit. Bring your shenanigans or don't bring your shenanigans. There'll be plenty of shenanigans there. Show people how you get out there in your backyard. If I had to say, it's like a house music tailgate, and you will see people expect to see there because the house heads are a great community. Upperly mobile, copper colored culture. Okay. And big up Farley Stinking Keith, who stole my cousin's name. Big ups Steve Silk Hurley. But he's got a bear song he's working on. Big ups Tay Milz Aesthetics. Multicultural skin, body, and weight loss pro. License bonded, fully insured. If you find yourself in sunny Southern California, vis-a-vis the Los Angeles area, and you need a licensed, bonded, fully insured esthetician, reach out to Tay Milz at www.taymilzaesthetics.com. Karen has just popped that link in the chat. Big ups to Bella B, copper colored. You need some swag popped up on a shirt or any type of clothing. She's got those designs when you can design it yourself and get something over to her, and she can get it on your gear and make your family reunion the best family reunion in the history of your family's reunions. You're out there at Evergreen Park, hoping the YNs don't pull up with that bullshit. All right. Or maybe you're wishing they would. Wish your YN would. Big ups to all the YNs. We ain't scared of you because we read you. All right. And then we got Gym Recovery. All right. You're looking for a fudge backer to pull up. Maybe your car's been towed. You know what I mean? And you got Pookie and Ray Ray and some other YNs out there, maybe the Venezuelans, and they waiting for you to leave your whip. They sitting out there trying to act like they not looking at you, like they not paying attention. They pulling up. They got dirty air ones on. They got dress shoes on. You know what I mean? Like, what are these fucking guys doing? Oh, they looking for a lick. They looking for a come up. They're going to rummage through your whip as soon as you leave it, as soon as you hop in the Uber. As soon as you hop in that Uber, they're going to start rummaging. All right. But big ups to all the Venezuelans and the Pookies and the Ray Rays. But if you find yourself needing a tow, reach out to Jim Recovery. He'll pull up in a brand new tow truck, top of the line, I might add. Great tech. He's got over 3 decades of experience, so he can get you and your whip to your mechanic or to your personal property, uh, most Ricky Tick and safely. All right. Without further ado, let's get the co-host with the co-most in the building. Perennial all pro dad. You know what I mean? First ballot dad Hall of Fame. If I had a vote. Well, I guess we didn't make a co-host here. There we go.
I'm just getting my throat right. I'm recovering from working with the public this week. So
you got they was tickling your tonsils?
No, they weren't tickling my tonsils. They spread some kind of virus in my direction, and it's been the last couple of days trying to get rid of it. So,
Green tea, bro. That's my elixir. Green tea and garlic, bro.
Green tea and garlic. All right. Well, I was drinking tea and some other elixir. It wasn't garlic, but I'll try that.
Fresh garlic, man. Maybe wrap it up. Get like a little. Don't eat the whole bulb, like a little piece of the bulb too. And wrap it up maybe in some wheat bread so you could just wolf it down. But yeah, man, it's got a lot of vitamins. And, get you right together.
Yeah.
Keep the vampires away from you as well, bro.
Oh yeah. There's plenty of those out here in the city of Shy.
Yeah.
We sent a whole plane full of them back to Fudge Packer land last night. So
Fudge Packers.
Oh gosh. And the audacity of some of you cocksuckers. Can I say cocksuckers?
You can, because a cock is a chicken.
That live in the city of Chicago to run around with that putrid green and yellow on and saying you're a Packer backer because they won one more Super Bowl than the Bears have in the last 40 damn years is absolutely ridiculous with 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
We got a lot of that running. We got a lot of that running around L.A. and their excuse is, well, we didn't have a team, so you were a little bitch and you jumped on. You was a front runner and jumped and chose a side, huh? Yeah. You chose a side, huh? You just a little bitch. Yeah. That's what I tell them. Some of them say, "Oh, my parents are from there." You know what I mean? And I might give it a little respect. If you're a Packer backer and you're not from Wisconsin, you get no respect here. You chose a side, and you're probably worse than a Packer backer.
Especially if you went from Chicago, especially from the south side of Chicago. You're running around ramming the putrid green and yellow up your bum, trying to get yourself right. And unfortunately, we don't take that here in Chicago.
I met a dude named Hunter, and I told that he was a Packer backer. I told that SOB. There's a Hunter running around the city of Chicago, and he's a Packer backer too. You know what I mean?
And he's a Packer backer on the DL. He doesn't want to admit it. But
DL my ass.
Say if you got a flag in your house, you're out front Packer backer.
Come on, bro. Both your kids were Packer backers. Yeah. You were buying them Brett Favre jerseys. Come on, bro. That's a Packer fan.
Yeah.
Going to Milwaukee. What up, Diesel? Speaking of Packer backer, we got Diesel in the building.
Let's get an FGB out of
him. Can we get an FGB out of you? Coach
we had a big playoff win last night.
Yeah, the head coach did it. You can't do it.
I don't answer to both of you. Y'all know that. Both of y'all got that gook in your system from each other. So carry on. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll say it. FGB.
FGB to the highest level of F-ivity.
All right, let's get on it. We got a poll we put up 3 days ago on the channel. Who will win the fudge pack at Bears NFL wildcard game on Sunday? And you know what? It seems like we got a smart crowd. 11% were unsure. They sat there, they rubbed their bum on the fence.
Right on the fence.
And 0% went for the fudge packers.
Mm-hmm.
And 89% went for the Bears.
Bear down.
We got a smart group here.
Yeah.
Smart group. All right, y'all. So y'all know what we on. We covering the Midwest Miracle and the Midway 2.0. Before we get there, do you guys got anything y'all want to say about the Bulls real quick? And let's keep this short.
Yeah, we'll see him in what's this? April. We'll start talking about the damn Bulls. Who cares?
Diesel, you got anything on your
Uh,
Bulls report?
no, no. They what did I say the last one? They got too many just like that Common song he said before. Don't watch the Bulls as much. They got too many white boys.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And I tell you what, but what's his name? What's his name? Dio Ace. He made a
Yeah.
nice little prediction right after the Bulls played that nobody was watching that damn game. Nobody in Chicago, that is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he
And I
did.
don't care if you got white boys as long as they can ball. But the ones they tend to have, they don't.
Yeah. I mean, they're
They
gonna get
can't.
hurt, so it's not gonna help you. Eventually, they're gonna get hurt. They had Caruso, and let him go. He went to OKC, won him a chip.
Yeah, he
But you
won him a
can't have
chip,
it.
but he won him a chip because they had depth because he was hurt there just like he was here, and he
Yeah,
didn't
but
he didn't but he didn't play to the playoffs. So I don't mind
yeah,
that move. I don't want people who hurt all the time. Don't
well,
give
they're
me
all
no
gonna get
person who
hurt.
hurt.
They don't have the same frame
Nah, I
rate.
don't. Yeah, well, I don't want them then. I don't
You
want. I
can't
want
turn
them.
injuries off in sports. It's not a video game.
Yeah, but they had depth, so they could afford to take a person like that who gonna get hurt most of the season. But you got somebody who can play in his place until he's healthy, and you can use him when you want. The Bulls didn't have that
Well,
luxury.
Caruso's a mercenary. A guy like that needs to be on somebody flirting with the playoffs, flirting with a
Yeah.
championship. You know, that's which is
Yeah,
where
he
he
fits
needs to
right
be.
in with them. He fits right in with them.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I do
Uh,
have something I want to say about the Bulls. They're retiring D Rose number this month. I forget the date. So that's probably the most important thing that the Bulls got going on this month.
they're gonna retire number 25 in honor of late great Benji Wilson, or they're doing number 1.
I believe it's going to be number 1.
Well, he said he never heard of Ben Wilson.
Who?
D
Until he got
Rose.
the Simeon. He didn't know.
Oh, until
It
he
was
got
it
the
was
Simeon.
He was
Yeah,
a
it
young
was
buck.
before us. When he got the Simeon, he got put on
Mm-hmm.
to who he was, and he started doing his research on.
Okay, because I thought he said he was already. I'm like, how the fuck can you be playing for for Simeon and there's nothing in there? Just a house that Benji built.
Yeah, well,
No,
he's a
he
young
didn't know.
fella.
I don't even think his brother had told him about him because he was from that. His brother's from that era.
Yeah,
But yeah, you have to. He from that era where they don't really know a lot until people get them that information.
I tell
Yeah, I
you what.
mean,
If
he
speaking of
wasn't
brother,
really.
if Doc Marcus Liberty's brother Stretch didn't have proclivities,
Mm-hmm.
Stretch was better than Marcus, man.
Yeah, he used to ball.
Yeah,
Well, he
That
didn't have the
yeah,
height, but he
yeah, he
used
wasn't as tall. Yeah,
to.
yeah. Probably had different daddies.
No.
I mean, shit. All right, here we go.
They
Electric
look just
slap.
alike,
I mean, I said probably,
Okay.
allegedly. All right. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why I no longer watch the National Basketball Association. Has
Mhm.
nothing to do with LeBron as much as it has to do with this crap. I see I'll be watching the game and I'll be like, oh, why am I watching this shit?
The footwork here.
Look at that pivot.
Oh,
Look at that.
oh. Get up
Look.
off me. Get up off me.
Well, sidestep. Kept that left foot as in
And you got this asshole trying to justify it.
Commentating.
pivot foot. Step. Kept that left foot as in pivot
He
foot.
didn't keep shit. I mean, if I'm a kid,
Kept that left foot as in
saw enough,
pivot
hold on.
foot.
If I'm a kid watching this, look at this. What can the defense do? The ref is right there.
Hey, he's got to play it, man.
Democrat.
All right, come on, Leo,
Imagine
high
that
value
Michael Jeffrey
basketball product, and Simeon. What do you guys say about that?
Imagine if Michael Jeffrey Jordan that many steps to take
Oh my God,
in his era.
he'd
of
average
playing.
60.
That's ridiculous. And you're standing right there watching it. That's ridiculous. And I find it hard pressed to watch NBA basketball nowadays myself. I tried to watch it the other night. I turned on the Bulls game, and they said they had condensation on the floor. I don't know what
From the hockey.
was it from the hockey or was the roof leaking? I don't know.
No,
They never
it's always
said
been saying
shit.
this for
It
years because for
it
hockey, but it
rained.
happens
It
nowhere
rained.
else.
No, it rained a whole lot that day,
Yeah, yeah.
and that night before. And it was like constant rain and flooding through certain parts of the city. So who knows if that has something to do with it or not? But
Well, I
they
know they
had to
always
postpone the
traditionally they
game.
always blame the hockey. They say the Blackhawks are playing and the ice is that I don't know. I don't hear any other stadium complaining about that but Chicago.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Pookie and Ray Ray fixing up the floor after the game. So
It's not
things
Pookie's
gonna
fault.
happen.
I don't know, man. LeBron is a veteran though.
Yeah, well, he demands to get away with that shit. So he does it and he gets away with it.
You talking about Jordan? Can you imagine if I could do that in Impy with the way I was shooting back then? I'd have had
Yeah.
1,000,000 points a fucking game.
What they
They
call
may as
that?
well put
The triple
hopscotch
step.
on the court and let you skip and
They
hop and
should, shouldn't
skip
they?
right
Give,
over there, then pass them the ball, then shoot it.
give
Yeah,
you an extra point if you went through the hopscotch steps and didn't hit the line
yeah,
as you're going through
yeah.
that. That's a 4-pointer there. He did the
It's
hopscotch.
the triple Lindy.
Don't say that too loud because Silver is dumb enough to just do it because he's never laced them up in any sport.
No, bad
But
news.
that's a travesty. And if you're watching NBA, that's why I personally stopped watching the game. I've seen worse than that. I'm sure you guys have seen
No,
literally
yeah.
worse than that.
Giannis had like a 12 step journey to the basket from damn near half court. And I think he got a foul on play.
He's done that quite a few times in the league. And there's videos of it, and they don't call. Man, it's just.
And get an and one out of it.
I
After
mean, it
taking
went
8 damn
from
steps.
when we were younger, it went from 1.5
Yeah,
steps,
yeah,
right? So now it's like
two
two
and a
and a
half.
half, maybe 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What the fuck are
bro.
y'all
I
doing?
remember being in the Sick of East freshman year. I tried the Euro step.
yeah.
Can't do that, son. And I remember asking the ref, well, I didn't travel. I stepped
Right.
this way and then I
Yeah.
stepped that way. They're like, can't do that, son.
Yeah.
Years later,
Well,
now there we go. They let the white boys do it from Europe.
yeah.
You either gonna get a charge or a block.
You're
One
right.
or the other.
Right.
Not gonna be any of that going around them, young fella.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah. This
Yeah.
Euro step. This is Chicago.
Well, it didn't exist then. You know what I mean? So it just broke the ref's brain. All right. I'm not going to eat crow, but I do feel like I owe Nick Wright an apology. Okay. This is Nick Wright. First things first. He's a sports analyst. And he's even got hair. I was sure that he was a racist skinhead. We always say we don't know what's in their heart.
Is he from the Ish community?
I'm not sure with a last name like Wright. I don't think he is. But look at that. There's his wife. And then there's another sister back there. That's his wife, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, the barbecue spot.
What barbecue spot?
One near his neighborhood in wherever the hell he lives at.
He met her at the barbecue spot?
At the juke joint or something. Look at all those copper coated people with makeup and clothes on. He's got on his Burberry pants and his silk jacket.
What do they own the barbecue spot? What's the significance of the barbecue spot?
You know those people. They say copper coated people eat a lot of barbecue.
Yeah.
So they got a barbecue spot and music and liquor. That's where he picked her up at.
At the juke joint.
Yeah.
All right, Diesel, you got anything to say about this?
With Nick Wright,
can you be a racist with a black wife?
Yeah, you can, but I don't know him like that. I don't, you know what I mean? I just would watch when he used to be on the show. When I thought he was like when I first seen him, I thought he was like an Arabic dude because he had like a short cut
Ball
And
head.
yeah,
Yeah.
and but other than that, but once he really got with like James's company and all of that stuff, I quit right because I know he biased, so I don't
Yeah,
really
he's
Yeah,
probably
he's definitely bad.
really I don't really listen to especially basketball. I may listen to him and because I respect
Broussard.
Broussard.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
before he was on that well, he was on that show even when he was doing the Odd Couple. But
He'd
Mhm.
pop up on there.
I'll listen to them more when they're talking everything but basketball because I think he's like biased. So when he's talking basketball, I don't want to hear this shit
Funny you
at all.
mentioned the bald head Arab look, because a lot of them do that when they want to try to pick up on black girls. They cut their hair off and they try to get like, some actors like that. You don't know what they are. You think,
Yeah,
is he
when
Arab?
I
Is he
seen him
Jewish?
doing that show, I was like, man, he reminds me of like an Arabic brother or somebody maybe from Israel or something like
Right.
that.
That's how they pull it. But
They
then when they
go.
wanna, or maybe he's Italian. But then when they want to get real big and go to the next level, they grow their hair
Mhm.
out and they become white again.
Yeah, like what's that kid? Joey Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yep,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but I don't pay too much to
Ace?
him.
What do you think? You think can he be married to a colored and still have some racial proclivities?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if a colored can be married to a bunny and still have his racial proclivities against his own people, then why not? He should be able to do the same thing as a Ish or a Arab or as a whatever his forever 23 is, and still be able to do his job.
And you'd have to know if she's a cornball too, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Looking at that photo, she probably. I mean,
Do you know what I mean?
She got to be after the bag.
Right. You think so?
Yeah, I mean, what did they meet in college or not his high school sweetheart? I'm sure. So,
Well, I don't know, but I owe him an apology. Um,
well, maybe he had his proclivities for barbecue, and next thing you know, yeah.
yeah, yeah, he likes his barbecue burnt. All right, let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. Nothing to do for Shador. Ace, you posted a video about the great Justin Fields wanting to come back to Chicago, but when I tried to look at it, it's been removed. So I think that was fake news. You've got
Fake
to
news.
watch. Yeah, you got to watch. There's a lot of AI out here, fella.
Yeah.
You can't just pick up the ball and run with it.
No, I'm gonna stop picking up the ball and running with it. But if it's available, I'd say put him on the roster. But I don't think he fit into the salary cap, so it's got to be fake news. That's what I was thinking um, when it was put out there, because I hadn't heard of him being cut by the Jets yet. And for him to fit on the Bears uh, as a third string quarterback, we got to get rid of Case Keenum and bring him into camp as a veterans exception. And I don't think the Bears are going to do all that since they weren't willing to do it when we had the chance
Well, I
to
want to
get the
hear
haul.
Diesel's take because I'm interested in. Well, go ahead with your take, Diesel, because now I wonder who would you rather have as a backup, the quarterback we got now or JF1? Go ahead, Diesel. What's your take?
No, I wouldn't take him at all, even if he wanted to come back, because it's just a conflict of interest. Because the minute you would have
You want to play
some
football? That's
type
his
of
thing.
struggles at the QB position, and people be like, bring him in, bring him in.
You mean
Nah,
those first three quarters of every game?
whenever, like nah. And Bilbo's yet to be seen in this offense
You
as a
almost you
start.
almost had him when he got that ankle injury. You almost had him, Diesel. You
Yeah.
almost got to see
But
Bilbo in the offense.
but as a starter, it's a difference. He coming to a
True.
game.
You mean with a
It's
week of
not going to
preparation?
be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We've yet to see him as a starter in this offense. And then Ben Johnson loves Bilbo, so that would never happen. Man. That would never happen.
Yeah, it
And
was
I don't
fake
think
news.
Fields. I don't think Fields was saying that. That would be dumb. That would be dumb for him to say
Yeah,
from a
It would limit his
forward to his opportunities and stuff.
yeah.
They're like, oh, you homesick to the Bears?
Yeah, you don't want to
we
be
don't
here.
want you. Yeah,
He might end up at the Packers. Don't be surprised if the Pack pick him up.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was thinking Ben could use him like a Taysom Hill, you know, like a scat situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bring him in and have Caleb.
If he's hot, but he's too, you know, Taysom Hill, that was a special case.
Because he's white.
You're a quarterback, and they're going to make you a
drop
tight
dead
end.
gorgeous.
You know, they're going to make you a tight end all of a sudden.
Right.
H-back.
Right.
You ain't going to tell a dude who's been starting as a quarterback, a first-round draft pick, now you're going to be a tight end.
Well, I mean, you're running Bilbo out there in certain scat packages. Why can't you run JF1 out there?
Yeah, but Bilbo is still a quarterback.
Right.
So is JF1.
Yeah, he'd still be a quarterback.
He's not going to be no tight end. No. Not
he could be like your third, like Ace said, your third string quarterback, but he's going to run special trick plays, Ben Johnson tickling your tonsil type plays.
No, he can do that anywhere but here. He's not coming back.
He's just out on JF1. Just out on him.
Yeah, that's not going to work, bro. You don't let him go to try to bring him back because he's homesick. No.
Well, I think it was all rumor. Go ahead, Ace. You had something to say, and we're going to move on because I think it was all fake news in the first place.
Fake news. I mean, well, you know, what if we use as talent? And what if we had a trade where we end up getting rid of Bilbo and somebody and got Max Crosby here, and we had a slot open for a backup quarterback, and you were able to bring in a change of pace guy like JF1. And you got packages out there with Caleb and Jay. Oh man, come on, man! You got to get as much talent on your team as you can find, and you know
that's fine. You can find another player. You're not bringing that dude back. That's out.
Did you see Caleb is the Iron Man? He's the most durable quarterback since Bob Avellini. I remember Bob Avellini bum ass they reminded me of that. I'm like, that motherfucker sure was playing every game.
Yeah, he dragged himself out. I think he was on
Hey, I know
cocaine.
Now, yeah, I'm shocked at that because Jay Cutler, he took some beatings when he was here. And I thought he
laid down during the Papa Bear Hallis game against that damn Green Bay Packer team, and it got the only playoff loss against the Packers, bro. Smoking Joe Cutler. He was smoking cigarettes on the sidelines, Diesel. Smoking Jay Cutler.
He might have been, but I remember that Giants game. That motherfucker got sacked like 8-9 times, and I mean, they were throwing him.
He was tough, though. Remember, sometimes he used to run through the end zone, too. He'd run in there and take a big hit.
So when they said, since Bob Avellini, I was like, damn. Jay Cutler was kind of tough, but
he had to miss a game, though. He missed the game.
He missed some games. Yeah. And he got concussed. He never admitted to it, but
they took him out. They took him out. That Giants game, they were slamming him on the turf, and his head was hitting him, and he was still getting back up.
You know what? I ain't wishing it on him, but he might have CTE looking at how his life is going now.
He might.
He could have it.
Yeah.
He might. He just might.
All right, Karen sent us some data. Yeah. Now, speaking of JF1, we're not even going to make this about JF1. Defensive interceptions this season. First team in NFL history with no interception. I could run 11 retardos from William H. Ray, because some of them 16, 17-year-olds running around there.
You can't call them that.
Okay, special needs students.
All right.
LD, can we say LD?
You can say LD, that's a classification.
Yeah, you can say LD, huh?
Yeah.
LD has been, all right. But I'm saying, bro, an accident, a tip ball.
Yeah.
This has never happened in NFL. 17 games, not 16.
Unbelievable.
That's impossible. That's impossible.
And the owners running around there talking about Justin can't throw a football.
It's all Justin's fault. And you got a defensive coach, and you can't get one interception out of a 17-game season. Give me a break.
Yeah, it's almost unbelievable, bro.
Ain't it, bro?
Literally, and not to mention that team on paper supposedly had one of the best top 10 defenses when the year started.
Yes.
And they didn't trade off most of their players
until they were 0-7 or something.
To the second half of the season. So you would think they'd have had some type of interception, man. That is crazy.
That's atrocious.
Look at this. Look at opposing quarterbacks. Caleb would have loved playing there. versus Jets defense this season. 36 TDs, 0 interceptions with a one. They're all Hall of Famers. First ballots.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I
And
know
that's
Drake
probably how
May.
Justin was a starter. He was probably looking good in practice.
Yeah, he was killing him.
He ain't throwing no interceptions.
I be killing him, I be killing him. I be killing him,
He was. Remember they were showing clips? He was running
Yeah,
around.
like, what? Man, none of this shit is working in the game. What's going on?
Yeah. That's
But to Justin's defense, and not just to the whole team's defense, mainly to Justin, he's been in a situation for the last 2 teams where he has no offensive experience as far as the coaching staffs are concerned. And maybe, that third string in Chicago would give him a chance to be with a coach that wants to win some damn football games.
Well, he's been in a different offensive system every season. I'll say this. His best move for him would be to go play go to San Fran, let him get some tutelage under the Shanahan tree, and then they'll whitewash him. Okay. And then when he comes out of there, everybody, he was with Shanahan. Oh, he's Justin Fields, Justin Fields. He'll be the hot, sexy new name. You know what I mean? Like Donald and everybody. You got to go and kneel at the throne of the white boys, the smart ones, before they're going to, just like with Caleb. They're giving all the credit. Like Caleb wasn't going to develop this way eventually. I'm not taking away from Ben Johnson. But if you listen carefully, they're giving all the credit to Ben Johnson for what Pookie Williams is doing.
Well, I mean, Caleb is giving him a lot of credit too. I mean, he loves him as a coach, and I think he values the hard coaching.
Sexually attracted to him?
No. I mean, as far as
take his shirt off,
the tutelage that he's giving him, and the hard coaching that he wasn't getting last year from the idiots that were running around Hallis Hall on the offensive side of the ball last year.
Go ahead, Diesel. I'm not saying it's not a Ben Johnson effect. I'm just saying they're giving
Caleb was go overboard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We see that in the game when he starts getting cute and shit. But yeah.
Yeah. To me, the head coach of the Jets, that guy who's from Detroit, he was in over his head, bro. He just wasn't ready to coach an NFL team.
No, he wasn't.
He might have needed if he would have stayed under that guy in Detroit for another year or two, then
and took like an assistant head coach's role.
Yeah, or even went to another team as the coordinator if he didn't stay there, and then you go, because he was just in over his head. I mean, that was clear after like week 2 or 3.
Yeah,
you didn't see them adjusting anything for any position or the defense or the offense. It was just like, what the hell is this dude?
And he didn't put together a coaching staff like Ben Johnson did.
Yeah, that's another thing I was about to mention. The problem is Ben Johnson was the hot name with the $13 million contract.
Hot, sexy new name.
So the guys under him was going to get paid, and the guys on the Lions that were good coaches went with him. They didn't go with Aaron Glenn. And saw
Aaron
the result.
Glenn, the one thing he had,
we would have had him if he didn't get a job at the Jets. Go ahead, Diesel. He would have been here.
He was the Jets owner. Likes that dude. He likes him, Aaron Glenn. But so I'm pretty sure if Aaron Glenn, then
he's got to fire him.
No, I'm
after this season.
No, next year he's gonna fire him next year.
But his choice of coordinators, I'm sure he could have had, but then it comes a choice for that particular coach. Hey, man, now I'm going to go here as opposed to there. And that's what he probably had, because the owner, I know, I could tell how the owner talks in interviews and stuff. He got his back for as much as he can, until the
owner has the owner's back. He doesn't want to look like an idiot for signing off on that.
Yeah, he looks like an idiot for what he said about Justin Fields.
So the Bills won 27-24. Drop dead gorgeous. Jags quarterback is out. Rams beat Panthers.
They were the high seed.
Yeah, there was a high seed. They won 8 straight games coming into the playoffs and choked.
He threw a pick on the last drive. Allen went down and they scored. Well, he took Jaguars went down, scored. Allen came back inside of like 2 minutes, scored, and it's like a minute left. And then Trevor Lawrence threw a pick in that drive, the last
Yeah, I
drive.
mean, he's smart. It's Trevor Bankfield or whatever the hell it is out there.
Trevor Stankfield. He was 18 for 30, 207 yards, 3 TDs, 2 interceptions, 1 sack. He had a higher rating than Caleb. He had 86.4 rating.
Who cares?
Drop Dead Gorgeous. Josh Allen had a 108.7 rating, 28 for 35, 273 yards, 1 TD, 1 sack, 11 carries, 33 yards, 2 TDs rushing. And Trevor had 6 carries, 31 yards. So they was balling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I was watching the game. It was. I mean, all of these playoff games, the first 3 have been real good.
Yeah.
One way or another, whether it's been close from the beginning to the end or a team making comebacks.
Yeah.
They all been good games.
Yeah, I mean, but Drop Dead Trevor Stankfield got a great defense. I mean, they were hitting, and I don't think he was ready to win a playoff game.
None of these defense. I mean, like, we hear these terms, good defenses, and it's to an extent. Like,
well, of course,
usually in this day and age, I think they're referring to a pass rush generated by the front 4. They get pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah.
But a lot of them, you still see them getting picked apart. Like the Rams, they allegedly got this good defense.
Mm-hmm.
They changed the rules. The defense is handcuffed these days.
Well, those legs get tired. I mean, we
Carolina could have easily won that game against them.
Yeah.
So these playoffs are going exactly like we said before it started. It's wide open.
I think we blaspheme on this show about the Bears defense being compared to the 85 team.
85 Bears. You saw him in the second half. Y'all saw him in the second half of that damn game. 4 straight strikeouts, 4 straight 3 and outs. When's the last time you seen that? They mentioned the 85 Bears during that damn game. I was like,
they weren't talking about the defense.
No, they were talking about they talking about the fucking crowd. How loud they were. They wasn't talking about that player on the field.
You say they saw the dude dress up like Mike Dick. My wife came in the room. She was like, he looked like Mike Dick. I'm like,
they do that all the time.
This little guy who always puts his little fucking comments. And I'm like, man, where are you at? I never see you on TV or nothing, but he's always in one of them shows to cover the Bears, right?
Yeah.
So I happened to see a clip of him this morning, and he was like, I was up in the press box. And when we took the lead, he was like, it felt like an earthquake. So Soldier Field started shaking.
Yeah.
Like,
that was
and it was literally shaking.
Yeah.
That was Sylvie from
I don't know who
Mully.
His name.
Mully. But the commentator said it too during the game.
Yeah, I know they said it like rumbling. It was rumbling.
Michaels said it, yeah.
Bro, now we're gonna get there. I understand why we took the ball when we won that thing, but because I was saying maybe he needs to do that. I did literally say that with the way the D was playing, but I also was saying, man, you gotta, when you at home and the crowd is already jacked up, don't come out there with your offense. That's a downer, and everybody got to be quiet and shit. Let them bring their motherfucking offense out there while the crowd is jacked up.
Drunk, been drinking for 6 hours, 7 hours.
In the parking lot.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't have when we took the ball to start the game, I didn't have any problem with that because I was from the standpoint of the previous games where I said, if we could control the ball, then
and don't let their offense take our fans out.
And we had a drive all the way down, took some time off, and we only got a fucking field goal. But I was like, okay, we're ahead of the game. Right?
BJ is learning though. That motherfucker kicking field goals, Ace. You saw the one that was 4th and long in the second half.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, he should be going for this one. No, kick it. And it mattered. It mattered. Kick those points. They all matter.
As Green Bay, those field goals matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had went for 2, I think, and didn't get it on or something. I was like, no, a field goal fits right here because that's basically like a 2-point conversion plus a point. So it didn't, and that 4th down would have been kind of long. So
it would have been long as hell. But
Yeah, I
it
didn't
was
mind
like
the
it was
field goal.
almost like a meaningless field. Ben Johnson is learning. That motherfucker is learning. I don't know when
Hey,
I might need this field goal, but I'm taking these points. I'm keeping the
Right.
defense jacked up. We got the momentum. The crowd is into it. You can't right. You gotta keep it going, man.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
like
And
he's
especially
chasing the dragon.
hey,
especially in a
look,
division game.
he had me so mad. So we can start with the first half of the game.
Well, we there now. But do you have any Briggs grades? Did you don't want to do that in the
No, remember
playoffs?
we didn't. Yeah, we didn't want. Yeah, we said we ain't gonna do it for the playoff game, and we just call it like we see it. Because I thought you were gonna do a quick one for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes after the game last
Yeah,
night. I was so jacked up, but then
I
you
was
was like, oh,
jacked
I
up
got to
too.
do something. I
Well,
was
I
like, all
thought
right,
Ace was
we'll
out,
wait
but
till
it
tomorrow.
worked out because Ace wasn't feeling good, and I had to go get money, man. But all right, we starting our new records. Ace won the regular season. He finished 11-6. I came in second at 10-7. Congratulations, Ace. Diesel finished 7-9. Hink finished 6-4. Playoffs. Hink is 1-0. He had the pack 24, Bears 27. What was the final score? 31,
31
27?
27 Bear.
31-27.
Okay. All right. Diesel 1-0 in the playoffs. He had the pack 17, Bears 23. He believed in that Bears defense. I question him on it. Ace is 1-0 in the playoffs. He had the pack 24. He was off 3 points. Bears 28. All right. And I'm 1-0 in the playoffs. I had the pack 20. Bears 24. I didn't believe in nails as much as some of you guys did. So
Mills at home, baby. And we had Cairo Santos kicking. He knows the damn how to kick the ball in Soldier Field.
yeah, we don't need no 60-yard field goals in January. These 65-yard field
Hey,
goals.
look, I told you, I don't got a problem with him. If it's 50 yards and in, I got no problem with it. If it gets like even the one for 51, I'm like, all right, y'all pushing it, but okay, I get it because of that down. The fourth down would have been long. So I got no problem with him
He nailed
attempting
that
that.
shit in the wind, bro.
The
Yeah.
only problem I got him is if he gets around 55, no, sir.
51 in
He's
the
not going.
wind is equivalent to 63 in a dome.
Well, I
And
don't
Mac,
know if it was at his back or coming in his face or coming, to the
It'd be
side, but
swirling though.
I
You
didn't
saw the
mind
other
it.
kicker couldn't do nothing.
only he
I
knows
didn't.
that kicker from Green Bay had no idea where the wind was going.
Yeah.
Well,
He couldn't kick an extra point or a field goal.
that kicker has no confidence because I was watching some of these Packer backers who had a podcast or put up video clips of them when they
Yeah.
watch the games. They were
Nah.
already saying before the game how suspect they thought of him. They were like,
Mhm.
I don't fucking trust him. I don't like him. And the special teams they be going in like we go in. And they're
Hey,
like, the special teams coach, I don't, no, I don't trust this kicker. I don't trust him at all. We always missing kicks in the playoffs. I don't trust him.
did y'all
And
see when Ben got the ice, he iced the kicker? The kicker ran up the field trying to warm that foot up because he hurt that
Yeah.
foot when he kicked.
Yeah.
He made the
Yeah.
first one. I was
They
like, he
made
ain't gonna make this one. He ain't gonna. And he couldn't even warm his foot up because it was a 30-second
Hey,
timeout.
yeah, get your ass back on the field. Now he was tired
Tired and
and
that
his foot
foot
was
was
cold.
throbbing. All right, we'll start with Diesel. Hey, look, we're changing the 59-second segment. We're changing it to 1 minute 59 seconds. I got a timer going. Give me your 1 minute 59-second overview. I'm gonna alert you with a hand signal when you're down to 15 seconds left. All right, Diesel, give it to us.
okay, so tale of two halves. So I'm watching that game. The first drive goes like we want it. Take some time off, we get points. Our defense didn't stop them at all in the first half. They never stopped them. They never made them punt. Our offense, outside of that first field goal, didn't do shit. Caleb fucking missed a wide open guy on the when we went for it on fourth down, and he threw that interception. Dude was open, and the only thing I'm thinking is if I think it was Burden. I'm not sure if it was Burden running that route, but if it was a post and he didn't come inside to the post, but even then, even if it wasn't a post, Caleb was looking dead at him. So
It
when
was
you was
Burden.
throw it was Burden, right? So even if it was a post, but he's running a go, you're looking dead at him, and it wasn't like what you would call a timing route, because the timing route, the ball's going to be in the area you expected him to get there. You looking at him, so just fire that shit to him, and it's a completion. And that was like a 4th and long. So our offense didn't do shit in the first half, other than that first drive, and our defense didn't do shit. The whole first half, it was just like a complete team failure. Ben Johnson was being too fucking cute for his own fucking good. He kept calling these trick fucking plays with people, and I'm like, the situation don't even call for that. What are you doing? I mean, I get it. You were trying to do some misdirection to keep these guys off balance, but I thought he was overthinking, because them motherfuckers ain't that good anyway. So you overthinking what you're calling, and it just got everything out of whack. The defense in the first half, it was the same thing. They weren't what I like to see, pressing receivers up on the line. Even if you're not blitzing, I like seeing all them dudes up there
20
to make
seconds.
those motherfucking linemen think about it. Second half, it was totally different. Dick Allen had these motherfuckers pressing the receivers. I seen them getting hands on these dudes, messing up their timing. They were blitzing occasionally. I was like, fantastic. Then finally, the offense gets rolling. Caleb gets rolling. And then it was like, are we going to run out of time? You know, because now you're rolling. Now you're doing what you got to do to stop it. Same shit I've been pointing out before. Adjust before halftime. Same thing with Ben Johnson, punk ass. Same thing with Dennis Allen. Adjust before halftime. You do that shit in the end of the first quarter. All right, let's switch. Let's do this. Let's try this. So I was happy to see them make that comeback, and I was like, even if we lose, I'm content with us making a good comeback, but I'm going to be mad after the fact because the chances that we had. But when they came back and we had the momentum rolling, I was like, and look, the Packers didn't just fold. They end up scoring another fucking touchdown amidst that stuff, and we still came back on the edge.
Facts.
Still came back.
All right, that's your 2 minutes. Great 2 minutes. Facts. All right, Ace. Yeah, great 2 minutes, man. You hit on some really great points, honestly. All right, Ace, you got 2 minutes. You could do whatever you want. I would suggest don't rehash what Dizo's already said, but you can if it's in your crawl. It's up to you. All right, y'all. 2 minutes, Ace. Starting now.
Well, my take on the game was what I started the whole season out with, was patience. And patience comes with learning how to win playoff games. We were, I wouldn't say vanilla, but we weren't doing what it took to stop the Packers in the first half of the game. And you know, and they had plenty of tape on the Packers to see what they needed to do. The coaching as far as offense got a little desperate at times with the trick plays, with the going for every fourth down, and trying to score points because they thought our defense couldn't stop Green Bay, and there was nothing we could do to counteract what was going on in the first half. But you know, what I see with this coaching staff is they try and set stuff up for the second half. They set stuff up for one game to the next. They set stuff up from the 5th game to the 11th game. So it came out, unfortunately, after an injury to TJ Edwards. We were able to change our linebacker room and get Jackson out there. With the injuries to our DBs, they were shuffling them around a little bit more. Gordon got exposed a little bit in the second half, but you know, he gave us what we needed on the run support. And when Tyreek Stevenson came out there, he was ready to defend the long passes, and they weren't going at him. They were just kept going at Stevenson. But you know, we weren't running the ball like we were supposed to, because that's what Green Bay said they were going to cut off. And that's what they did. So, you know, they went to the passing game, which Caleb ended up with, I don't know how many, 40-some pass attempts. And, you know,
48,
eventually.
48, 20 seconds left.
48 pass attempts. So eventually their DBs wore down. our offense woke up and we were able to hit them on plays that, I was screaming for during the entire game, to check down to these guys, take what they were giving us, hit them with screens. And then, the play for a touchdown that eventually won the game was a fake to a screen for a wide open touchdown to DJ Moore in the end zone. And yay, you got to be patient with the Bears. It's their first go around in the playoffs with their coach and the defensive coordinator. And
2 minutes. 2 minutes are up. 2 minutes are up.
Let's go Bears. Bear down.
Bear down.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna be quick here. Oh, I gotta start the timing for being fair. All right. You guys hit on a lot of points I was gonna hit on, so I won't rehash those. I just want to say we've won 3 out of our last 4 games versus the Pack. There's a new day. Caleb is 3-2 versus the Pack. There's a new day. Ben Johnson is 2-1 against the Pack. There's a new day. The Bears overall are 2-1 in the playoffs against the Pack. So there's a new day. This game, it was an emotional roller coaster for me. I go through all the different cycles of grief as I'm raging watching the game. Caleb is feast or famine. He's Mitch Williams for me out there. He's Wild Thing. That would be my nickname for him. When he comes out there to start the game, I'd be playing Wild Thing. I have all the white boys taking their shirts off in the stands. He's my only thing. It'd be like the Cubs game. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, but he gets the job done. He closes the game out. He heats up when necessary. I loved when he started showing passion, which Ben Johnson doesn't like. I loved it. I didn't like him.
I knew you was at home, Tom.
Oh, I loved it. He came on the sideline, start calling some goddamn plays. Yeah, I loved it. But he did one thing he did do I didn't like. After every incompletion, he's shaking his head and blaming the receiver. They need to fix that.
They got to fix that.
Now I wanted that, Diesel. I was asking for that, but he's doing it on every. There's plays like, to your point, that play to Burden, bro. Even if Burden had cut in there where you threw that ball, you threw it right to the fucking DB.
Yeah, it wasn't a timing. It wasn't that couldn't have been a post.
No.
And even if it was a post, right?
Yeah.
He's looking at him, and that's not a timing route at that point.
No.
You kind of scrambled a little. You're looking at the guy. You zip it to him, and you just threw it right to that spot where the DB was.
And he did the same thing to DJ Moore. They be looking puzzled. He did the same thing to Rome. Rome looking like, damn, nigga, what did you tripping on? I ran the right route. So I don't know what's going on.
Now, he plays on a higher level.
He actually said after the game, and he said it without like trying to throw them under the bus. Hey, we got to make sure guys are on the same page all the time. So that gives me to believe on some of those plays, the receivers was running the wrong fucking routes. And that's why he was over there on that sideline snapping. But that one with Burden, I think that was on him. Because even if he did run the wrong route.
To your point, there's running the right routes, but then there's also making football decisions and football plays in real time. And Mr. Tunnel Vision has got to be able to, okay, I'm running the play, but damn, Diesel's wide open and he's got his hand up. He's not about to cut inside. Let me just put it on him.
Just throw it to him. I mean, he does it on a lot of scramble plays where you improvise. And if that dude's right there, you just throw him the fucking ball. And then if he want to drop it or whatever, that's on him. You take the blame off yourself. That's an open fucking dude. Now, throw him the fucking ball.
But you got to realize there are route adjustments based on what's going on with the play at the time. And then they go on the scramble drill. Some of the route adjustments might have been the post as to keep running the go. And that's where he threw it. So, I mean, they'll get there. It's the first year of the offense. Yeah. They'll get there.
It's his first year playing with many of them players.
Every team has this. This game I just watched, the Packers was having that. But it seems like it only gets highlighted so much with the fucking Bears. You see what I'm saying? And I know we do it because we Bear fans and we trying to cover it and we want to win and get completions and all of that. But I see it go on in all these other games, and I'm like, they just don't go as hard as they do on the Bears when the shit happens.
Well, they asked Ben Johnson about it. he's not gonna tolerate all those antics too much though, because he specifically told Caleb not to do it. Like, I don't mind him doing that, but you can't be doing that after every play. I can't
Incompletion, you know.
Yeah, I can't believe
Yeah,
that
you
DJ Moore
can't
is
do
just
that.
running route after route wrong. And when I'm seeing you not even get the ball, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I
You're right.
know.
Because after the
I
game, he
know
did bring it up
some
when he got his
plays.
game ball.
There's
He was
some
being a
plays
Debbie Downer and shit.
where guys might have ran the wrong routes or didn't hit a play, that he might have changed it. But there's also times where guys just, they may be covered and you couldn't get it to them, and
Other guys are open.
or if the other guys are open and you didn't see them, but you
Correct.
frustrated
Correct.
and you throw that. Just you got to cease fire with that shit. Because
So the wide open guy is not coming in there telling you, "Damn nigga, give me the ball." Right.
I'm wide open.
The humility, and I was talking about this to guys at work this past week. After last week's game, I'm like, I'm gonna need that motherfucker to show more humility because he's out
That's
there.
what Ace was saying. We spent all last season knocking him down a few pegs, and now he's
at the press talking about, I'm ready for this. I'm built for this.
I'm built for this. I can make all the throws.
I'm
like, we'll make the check downs.
Dude, well, what the fuck are you saying that for to the public like that? That gives defense more shit for their defensive coordinators to write on the board.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look at this motherfucker. Look what he's saying. You see this? Are you guys impressed? Go get his fucking ass.
And in the post game, he should have said something immediately about that damn defense. That defense got that crowd going.
That
defense came out there in that second half and got that crowd going.
Tell it 2 halves. The first half, I hold all of them accountable. The offense didn't do shit. The defense didn't do shit. The coaching staff didn't do shit. The second half,
it was going to be on BJ if we lost that game. But go ahead.
Yeah. Yes. He would have got the most part. But the second half, the fucking defense, they had 2 back-to-back 3-and-outs. I think the third series they had like 5 plays. They might have got 1 first down and then they punted again. And but they had 3 3-and-outs in the second half, and I think the one series they had like 5 plays and punted. So, and I'm watching what they were doing. They started pressing them motherfuckers. So it's one thing when you blitz or you show blitz, and even if you don't, but Jordan Love is like, oh shit, okay, they coming. But because they pressing them guys, getting their hands on them, he can't just throw it quick. So he got to take a few more seconds, and it's all off. It's all off.
They was getting home. Like he gave Sweat a game ball, bro. He was like, what Sweat did probably won't show up in the stats. Montez was getting pressure up the gut in that second. They must have gave them the mix. I think they gave them the mix and said, fuck it.
And Booker was coming too. He was missing sometimes.
He concussed Jordan Love again.
He was coming on the outside. A lot of those
he concussed him. Did you see when he hit him?
Going after him. Now,
did you see when he hit Jordan Love, Diesel?
Yeah.
That dude was concussed.
He hit the shit out of him.
Right in his head.
Now, your boy, the only one I was glad when Tariq Stevenson came in the game and they were showing him. I was like, thank God.
He was step for step. He was step for step with the receivers.
He not tired. Byard, the times he got burnt, he never got his hands on the guy.
What the fuck was Byard doing when that dude flipped in the end zone and the ball was on the ground right in front of him and he out there making business fucking decisions?
Get the damn ball.
Hey, look,
he didn't want to get kicked in his helmet.
If he'd have knocked the ball out of bounds, it would have been a damn touchback.
I know, man. We got some bad bounces.
Hey, wait a minute. They fumbled like 4 times and we didn't recover one of them.
Not one of them.
We didn't get one.
Right, but I'm saying, yeah, and the one when Javon Dexter was wide open and botched that fumble recovery, we got some bad bounces, man.
Yeah, but they'll turn around next game.
They fumbled 4 times. Green Bay recovered 3, and 1 went out of bounds. The time when the lineman, they threw the pass to that lineman, and we got him.
Yeah,
and the motherfuckers couldn't grab the ball.
That's Javon Dexter. That's
the one that went out
I'm talking about. When Sweat hit Love's arm and they kept the home clock operator kept that shit going because it was a fumble.
That was a fumble.
Yeah. It was.
And
It
we
that
didn't
was
get
the
no
end of the
replay
game.
booth. We didn't get no booth help.
No, that was the end of the game too.
That was some bullshit. They looking for the dramatics to keep attendance for watching their game and hoping that they have an exciting ending. So they
They
don't
had
even fucking
5
call it.
seconds to the clock. It was 2 seconds left, and they
Yeah,
had 5 seconds.
and they added
Now-
5.
Now, I'm gonna let y'all
Asa
in on the
Patterson
secret.
said bear down. Tory Wordsmith said FGB.
You're
I'm
right
gonna let y'all
on.
in on the secret. When Green Bay got that last drive with the ball, when it was 4th and like 7, and he completed that pass to the dude, and he went out of bounds, and they got a first down, so they continued that last drive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I said, I'm turning. Because I was at the point, I was like, I'm going to break my TV or something, right?
Couldn't watch it, huh?
I turned. When I turned back, they were like on the around that 30 or whatever. And I said, okay, they ain't took the lead. So I said, I'm going to turn again. I said, so when I turn back this time, it's either going to be the Bears that won the game or the Packers fucking pulled this out.
Hey,
And when I turned back, you know what I see? I heard Caleb on the thing talking. I was like, yes.
hey,
I was
hey,
like, yes.
hey, that 10-second runoff hurt the Bears. They got when that lineman got hurt,
Mhm.
it hurt the Bears because they had to run down the field. They had to get a play in. They would have had to spike it, but that was a long play. They had to get. I'm saying I think it would have took them about 13 seconds to do all that, and they was able to do it in 10 seconds, and they was able to call a play and call a real good play that they wanted, as opposed to being frenetic. I didn't like that. The 10 seconds.
Morning,
I like the runoff, but I thought it should be 15 seconds or something.
I seen a highlight of the play before that last play where he almost hit Watson.
Over the middle.
He would have had a touchdown. I was like, oh shit, man! I'm glad I didn't watch it because I would have really broke my TV.
But we needed.
I was like, oh damn!
But we needed people to start missing some passes. It's like when people play the Bears. Okay, I understand they receivers are open, but they be 90% completion percentage. They be. Then I watch them play the next week, like Mr. Irrelevant. He looks like trash.
Yeah, they be catching everything.
They put some pressure on them. They start grabbing them damn receivers and pressing the receivers and hitting the running backs. And next thing you know, they got 3 points.
But they asked BJ after the post game interview. They asked him. They said, "What kind of adjustments did you guys make?" And his answer freaked me out. He said, "Well, I'm not sure." He said, "I'll have to look at the tape." How are you not sure what adjustments your defensive coordinator is making at halftime? And then he said, I'd have to look at the tape. But then he said, I'm pretty sure we just stuck to the game plan. So I was telling Ace pre-show, then maybe their game plan was, the only way this makes sense, if their game plan was in the first half, we're going to play off and we're going to, play soft and never blitz. And the second half, we're going to bring it at them. Unless that was their game plan.
It would have had to be if that was what he said. It would have had to be, which is foolish to me, which means you should be fucking mixing it up from the start.
From the start,
From the start. This is the playoffs. There is no tomorrow. You got no time to be thinking in the second half we might pull out some Disneyland miracle where they're going to show me and Caleb headed to Disney World. No, man, you got to do that shit immediately. Bruh.
Especially when your head coach is going for it on 4th down from the
every time
35, 40-yard line.
Yeah, and see, because your defense was real suspect in that first half, it got you thinking ridiculously.
He literally said that. And when they came out after halftime and Leslie Visler was asking them questions, she said her second question was, what do you guys have to do on defense to get this turned around? He was like, well, that's why. Because the first question was about why he kept going for it on 4th down. So then she asked him about, okay, so then what do y'all have to do in the second half to play better defense? He said, well, that's why we kept going for it on 4th down. Like he was like a little kid when he said that, bro. He threw his defense under the bus, and if I'm Dennis Allen, we having a drag out fight about that.
I told on you now.
He's got to be. We got to remember too. This is his first year as a head coach, right?
Yeah, he's learning.
$13 million.
Patience.
Sexy new name.
I
Patience.
mean, yeah, he's all of that. But
Look at you.
when you make these fucking crazy decisions like he be making sometimes, you know, you want a head coach where at a point in the game, whether it's because he's the offensive coordinator, basically, we don't say the offense, but on the defensive side, you want to go up to your coordinator and say, hey, man, I need you to call more of this. I
I
need you
need
to
these
do more
adjustments
of
to be
that.
made, right?
Yes,
Right.
yes. And if you don't, and you don't have a clue,
But a clue. He didn't even talk to him. So he's so ingrained in his offense, he's almost
Yeah.
like Dick N-word or Matt N-word because, but the offense was struggling too, Diesel. So I'm sure they
Yeah,
was
they
all
were.
hands on deck in the locker room.
yeah,
He was
he
trying to
was
fix
so
their
busy
problem.
worried about that shit.
Yeah,
So,
Well, I mean,
I
they'll
just
get
need,
to.
I
They'll
need
get to
Dennis
it.
Allen just to do some adjustments, if need be, after the first quarter. I don't need you waiting till halftime because it's going might be too late. I mean,
I
yeah,
don't
you can
know.
still do halftime shit, but
Ace said it. The
you
best
can't.
thing that happened to us in that game, and I was feeling it when it happened, was when TJ Edwards got carted off and Action Jackson was able to come in there and start stuffing the run, anticipating the run gaps. He was getting there on the blitz. You know what I'm saying? It's like it
Yeah.
hyped up the whole team.
He only and it wasn't even him. I thought it was him that got burnt on that play, on that third down play that they threw the touchdown and the linebacker or the safety got. But that was what's his name? It wasn't even him.
That
I
was
thought it
Evans.
was him.
That was Butch Stug.
Yeah,
Yeah, Butch
that was
Stug could
him.
have an interception if he'd have just turned his ass around.
Yeah.
You running all the way in the back of the end zone. At some point, turn around and see what the
Turn
fuck
around,
is
you
going
know the
on.
ball is coming and shit. You see the
coming on,
fans.
ain't-
Yeah, he's putting his hands. And goddamn, run through him and do something.
Yeah, he almost got a PI. If he'd have turned around, he'd have had a pick, man.
Hey, I'm so proud of this team though, because now we were playing with house money,
Yeah,
making
still
it to
are.
the playoffs.
And that was more house money.
Now that we won a playoff game
Like that,
against the Packers,
it's
like
house
that,
money.
it's
We supposed
house
to be
money.
at
I don't
home
give a
right
fuck.
now, Diesel. We supposed to be eliminated. This is
Yes.
they just re-up more house money.
Yes. Now I'm like, I don't give a fuck if we. I mean, yeah, I care if we lose the next game,
Yeah.
but as far as the season in a totality,
Man, we beat the Packers
Super
twice and
happy.
eliminated the Pack.
super happy,
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
fucking happy,
Yeah.
because we're way ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
When the last time we seen pole chaser in the fucking in the locker room after the game, along with the old boy?
They be in there every week.
Every
I don't
week.
never see him though. I don't
Every
be
week.
seeing him
The
like that.
They're
president.
there every week. Good,
Yeah.
better, best. Yeah, yeah.
What I want
I
to
don't
see,
I
what
don't
I'm
see them
pissed
there like
about,
that.
is why they don't ever show our booth high-fiving. I want to see what's his name? Eric Bieniemy high-fiving. Eric Bieniemy high-five. I want to see our brain trust up there. They got all the colors.
He on the sidelines.
Is anybody in the booth?
I don't think
Every
anybody's
week
in the
they're
booth.
showing the other teams. To Diesel's point about how they microscope us, they always show when something good happens. They always show the other team's booth high-fiving and looking smart.
They were showing the Packers.
I don't think anybody's in our
up
booth.
there.
Detroit's guy.
They showed the Packers dude like 3 times in that game.
Every
The D
game.
coordinator.
But they don't show. They haven't showed our booth once. I don't even know who's up there.
Well, Big Dick Allen's on the sideline.
They did show Allen a few times on the sideline.
Yeah,
but they never shown. I don't recall.
Okay, I see what
I don't
you're
know
saying,
where Declan Doyle is.
I see what you're saying. They only want to show a coordinator, and since we have no actual play callers up there, they don't want to show it.
Yeah. They don't show them. Yeah.
Right. I guess that makes sense.
The Packers guy, and then I think LaFleur calls the offense. So
he does. He does. So that's why. Yeah. All right. Well, y'all just explain that, and I appreciate that. Now Wordsworth was going in on the special teams. He was like, because Ace made a comment on the thread about coaching. And then Wordsworth was like, yeah, offensive, defense, and special teams. And this was in the first. I'm like, the special teams ain't doing shit wrong. They was the only ones showing activity.
I didn't see nothing. I did see one kick that Santos, after we scored, Santos didn't kick it to the
kicked it out of the zone.
That ain't shit.
But that was in the second half.
That was in the second half. Exactly.
He kicked it and then they got it at the 40. I think they even scored a touchdown.
He didn't get it in the zone.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was doing them
But
dirty
outside
kicks,
of that,
working all game. So that was the one time it didn't work. And then after he messed it up, they didn't do no more dirty kicks after that.
outside of that, the special teams, I
They
thought
did a great
what's his
job.
name?
Duvernay.
Had some good returns.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't like fumble, no kickoffs.
You see when they put their running back there, he coughed it up. They was all in his face. And special teams like, nigga, you getting paid big money.
Yeah,
and you out here with the house niggas?
Damn, we should have got that ball.
Get him the business. They was giving him the business, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If we recover at least 2 of them fumbles, we probably could won that game by like 10 points or more. Because them was clear fumbles. Some was right on our side of the field where we was like there.
They was rattling.
What's going on with our running game, Ace? And I'll throw it to you, Diesel. Like, the Packers defense has been sucking the last few weeks. And it's like our running game has become somehow predictable where it's getting stuffed. Somebody finally mentioned our O-line didn't do good. I was on their ass last week. Now, I don't know what's going on, but they not getting the push in our running game like they had been getting a few weeks before that.
I think the first 15 for the offense is going to the passing game, and Green Bay. I know they haven't been a good run stopping team the last few weeks, but they stopped the run against the Bears every time we play them.
So they must know a tendency of BJ.
Yeah, they got some. Well, it's a division opponent. So, they got the Detroit tape. They got our tape. They played against them. So, I mean, they got to know something against them that we cannot run the ball against them well in any of the games we play. We end up torching them in the defensive backfield, but unfortunately, we can't get our running game going against them. And, that's
it puts us behind the 8-ball on the sticks.
Yeah. That's okay, but we'll be able to, if we continue running the ball, we should be able to do that against other teams that we face in the playoffs.
Diesel,
run the ball.
Concerns about the running game?
Not as much. We were trying to run. I mean, there was series where we ran the ball 3 straight downs and punt because we didn't get a first down. So we were attempting to run. It's just that, our style where we doing like a zone read this way and the running back tends to cut back, these guys are crashing, right? So remember what I was saying? You need Caleb to hold it.
Well, you saw they ran that play, and Caleb got racked the fuck up.
He ran it one time, but that play wasn't like actual run type play. That shit was like some read option with a pass where he was like supposed to pass, but he just bootlegged it. But no, you got to run that same zone read and just chuck that shit and run the other way. Or some of your pass plays. Do we ever see the Bears do draws? No.
I've been calling for draws. Hold it. I've been calling for draws. Wait a minute. I've been calling for draws for 3 seasons.
They never do it. Yeah. So you see,
like Ace was saying, more screens.
Look, you see Caleb. You go back there, 1, 2, hand that shit off.
Yeah.
Right. They never do it. So he's got to implement a little of that to throw
when they
off.
do it, it's successful.
All the time because they never do it. So
maybe he's saving it. Maybe he's keeping that in his back pocket for the NFC Championship game.
And some of his reads, I mean, as far as the zone reads, he's giving the ball to the person right when the damn blitzer is about to
man, that was a turnover, man. I was like, oh God, don't give him the ball.
Thank God they were holding on to the ball. Yeah.
Well, our center, first of all, Dahlman, he's a Pro Bowl. He made the Pro Bowl. Man, they are getting right up the middle. Like he'll be snapping, and so I think I said it there in the thread. Whenever we call motion, they get to a certain point. They start changing up a little in the second half. But whenever our receiver moves in motion, I know when the ball is going to be snapped. And if I know it, then the
defense know damn well these motherfuckers watching film all week know it, absolutely.
So we need to run more draw plays to Diesel's point off some of those motions, and that'll keep them more honest. Yeah. And they're not doing it. When they come in motion, run a draw play. But that little shit, the little inside running to DJ Moore, that little shit, they busting all that up.
They're blowing that up.
Cute. He's being too cute and it's unnecessary.
They
Yeah.
blowing
It's
it
like,
up.
don't do that shit. Don't try that tricky shit. If
And
you're
that's
gonna
what
do that,
Caleb
do
was
it with a
bitching
proven
about.
play. Yeah,
That 4th and 1
don't try
pass.
that shit.
That 4th and 1 pass. Yeah, you should have went over to the sideline and cussed his ass out.
Do you not expect Caleb to make a move on that? I'm not blaming him at all. That was a shit call, and DJ Moore fell on that play. But he's got a guy coming right in his face. You're not Sam Darnold. You're not that motherfucker. You're not Jared Goff. You're a generational with wiggle.
Yeah. Yeah.
He couldn't have running
So-
straight at him. Any quarterback could be making our linebackers miss.
He's got
Yeah,
a
but-
tendency sometimes on plays where they get through to just run straight back.
Yeah, and give up on it. Yeah.
He's gotta break that, because if you make one move or so either way, you can step up. But he's got a tendency sometimes when it's a free guy coming, he'll just fucking run backwards and then just try to throw it away. But sometimes you can't do that, because that play DJ Moore failed. And what's his name? I think it was Komet. He fucking got blocked to do his route.
Let's not talk about Cole Komet.
Cole
Let's not-
Komet
like
had
a two-
one. He had one target. Cole Komet is out of here after this season.
Yeah.
And that play was, to me, because he threw a pick, it was 4th down. But that was Ben Johnson trying to be too smart.
Too
Just
cute.
ball.
Run the goddamn ball. We
Run the
need
ball.
a half a yard.
If
ASAP.
we don't get the yard,
We deserve to get stuck.
So be it.
Right.
But you being too fucking fancy.
But the overhead views show that we were so close to getting the first damn down. There was no way you shouldn't have been running a damn quarterback sneak, or at least the damn dive straight ahead with Monangai or Swift to get that the half yard, 1 yard, instead of getting cute and trying to, But we digress. We won the game.
That game
Sure,
was
we won the game.
evenly to blame everybody for shit they did wrong, as well as everybody for success we had.
I was going to put all, I agree with that 100%. Ben Johnson was on my crosshairs for that damn game. One thing they got to realize, I'm sure maybe they have, the league has scouted Caleb. So they're doing everything they can to make sure he doesn't get to the outside anymore. Before they were letting him get it when he came out there and said, I'm having trouble completing the ball on the run. I don't know what's going on mentally. I'm painting my fingernails, but I can't complete these passes. So they was letting his ass go out there. But when he started heating that shit up, now they're telling the defensive ends they're not even really coming at him. They're just keeping them inside.
They just staying there.
Yeah.
And part of his growth,
and that's where the draw play will help. Plays like that.
I hope to see next year will be to step up more. In the pocket. Step up.
He's going to have to. He's going to learn it. He's going to learn it by the way they're playing him. Yeah.
Because he can sit back there when they give him a pocket, but it's rare that you see him step up.
Step over, just get a little,
and set your feet and throw the ball. Because usually if he steps up, he's looking to try to run. If he steps up, he's looking to try to, oh shit, damn, I got to run. So,
normally his check down is wide open. All he got to do is step up and hit him.
Thanks for mentioning that. In the second half, we started hitting the running backs and the checkdowns. That played to Monangai, and Monangai made a move and ended up running for another 20 yards. That's going to help Caleb realize, like, damn, I'm leaving all this cheese on the table.
I could do that by just doing this.
Yeah.
Like, it's right there, bro. You could do that all day, or even remember the one.
And it forces the defense to have to make them tackles that our Bears are always in that position to have to make them one-on-one tackles.
Swift on that. I think it was right before we took the lead. He threw that little quick outside pass,
and he ran on the outside and got us in field goal fucking range. Yeah,
it was like I was like, dude, that's all you got to do if you see it quickly. So part of his development will be. Look, yes, you got your progression, but if you see something real quick, those real good quarterbacks, they will dump it real quick. If they see like nobody's over there to cover him real quick, fuck these progressions. I'm throwing it to him. He gonna get the max yards we can out of this play. If he would have seen it in that 49er game, that wasn't the play call. He went through his progression. But the back came out and was uncovered for a hot second in that 49er game when we lost because the time ran out.
Yeah.
The back was out there real quick, but that's not the progression to get to him that quickly. But if you really know, you like, boop.
Yeah, if you got a mastered offense, and what I was saying last week, if you got peripheral vision, you know what I mean? And he doesn't. I don't think he has that natural peripheral vision like a point guard.
Good. Not as good yet.
Not yet.
He got better as the season gone, but he ain't got. Now listen, I know he didn't pass for 4 Gs, but I'm officially back on his.
You got to move back in on him.
Yeah,
you got like that.
Come on, for us to win a playoff
but
game,
in your defense, Diesel, I was almost off of him in the first half of that damn game. But then I said we got him right where we want him.
Listen,
go ahead, though,
I'm
bro.
up there saying in the first half, this is why I got off this one.
I was thinking that. This is why Diesel moved off his ass.
This is the type of bullshit I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And
the wild thing.
Every time you do, he'll fuck around and have you God damn.
Wild thing, come in, load up the bases, get a 3-2 count on the next 3 batters, and strike them out after throwing wild pitches. Yeah. That's him.
Yes.
He's only in his second season. Like, bro, it's
first
only
year in his offense.
Better. Yeah, this is the lowest he'll be with Ben Johnson. Yeah. Everything's just going to be better than this, bro.
You can't count the first season because he was with Eberlus.
No.
And that pass to Roma Dunze. My gosh.
Man, that pass to Rome was sick, bro.
And listen, even if we win the Super Bowl, right? If we win the Super Bowl or don't, or we lose this next playoff game, to me, that play was the play of the year for the team. Because that was a 4th and 9 or 7 or 8.
Well, 4th and 8.
And you off balance going the wrong.
Going back,
right.
Damn near getting hit.
Going left.
Yeah.
Jumps in the air getting hit and throws it, and that motherfucker was like a dime. And Odunze got popped too, and he still held on to the ball.
And Odunze was in Caleb's they was falling out. He was in Caleb's doghouse before that play.
He didn't jump to Loveland. Loveland catching every fucking thing. Everything.
But now Loveland broke a NFL record. Rookie tight end passing yards, reception yards in the playoff game.
Yeah, 18 targets. Damn it, shit! If you're gonna catch everything, I'm throwing you the damn ball every damn play.
Hey, look, now I love Loveland, but man, Caleb was doing this shit with Rome, man. He'll start beating a dead horse to fucking death. That motherfucker like 3-4 plays in a row. He trying to throw him the ball, even if he was covered. I'm like, hey man.
One thing, yeah. No, I did notice that. Say if Caleb throw the ball to Ace, and Ace run a 40-yard, because the receivers be looking at him. If I'm BJ, I'm noticing it. I'm just going. So Ace will throw a 40-yard pass. Caleb will throw a 40-yard pass to Ace, whether he catches or not. Usually he catches it. Ace is tired, and he'll come right back and throw it to Ace again.
Like, damn, don't you see this motherfucker tired? This isn't Madden, you son bitch.
Yeah, but coaching staff just got to stop because he will do that. If Loveland catches one, he gonna come right back on the next play and look right at him. And sometimes that's good, but sometimes, man, they tired, bro. That's why when they be getting hit, they be dropping the ball and shit.
Well, that's a good thing. Loveland learned to take himself out the game when he's gassed.
He'll be like, hey,
at least get a blow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's the coaching, though. We got a lot of coaches over there supposed to they still getting to know these players, too.
Yeah.
Caleb was exhausted on one of them series, them late series.
Yeah, I saw.
That motherfucker was bent over. I thought he was going to Earl on the field. I was like, shit.
Now, I was praising LaFleur about his liberal usage of timeouts, but mainly that was the first half. That shit bit his smug ass in the ass in the second half, calling on them timeouts for his little offense to pull itself together.
Yeah.
Hey, the Packer backers,
they mad about that shit.
Their things.
Yeah.
Oh, they were like, the fucking kicker, he gotta go, and it's mismanagement of fucking timeout.
Yeah, they want LaFleur out of there.
Man, they were on it, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way I fire that guy. First of all. And second of all, yes, the kicker definitely has to go. But it's Soldier Field. You're not going to come into Soldier Field in January with
we try to get Diesel to understand this.
With your flowering ass kicker, thinking you're going to be kicking field goals.
Not in January, not in December.
The wind's blowing. The wind's swirling. You can see the damn flags on the damn the goalpost not even moving, but the wind swirling. When you kick that ball in the air, it's gonna go to the right, it's gonna go to the left.
Your foot is freezing. You got to run and try to put your kicking foot under the heater.
That they used to have, he could kick at Soldier Field or Green Bay.
But the weather was nice though.
No, but the one that they used to have,
the kicker they used to have,
the same time Robbie Gold played.
Yeah,
even Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, okay,
Aaron
yeah.
He said them the two best bad weather kickers I ever seen.
Yeah.
He was talking about Robbie Gold when he was here with the Bears.
Yeah.
And who they had, I forget his name.
Yeah.
But this dude, these Packer fans, I'm telling you, they was on his ass before the game.
Yeah,
they don't like him. Get his ass out of there. And I got no problem with Santos except when it comes to kicks
distance
over 50 some yards.
What we keep trying to get you to understand is early in the season, you could do that. Late in the season, in Soldier Field, you're not even trying those 60-yard field goals.
Hey, I mean, if it comes to it,
then
hopefully we don't have to. Hopefully we don't have to.
Hopefully
we don't have to.
Yeah.
I'm glad they got whoever this guy is, and they didn't pick up our dude off of fucking the practice squad.
They showed that.
Moody.
Yeah,
Moody, they should have won that.
Moody got a strong leg, and he was learning how to kick here.
Hey, when that motherfucker missed that extra point, I was like, oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see Spike Lee out there? Did y'all see Spike Lee out there?
He on the bandwagon. Is Spike Lee on the fucking bandwagon?
Man, Spike was
I don't know how he got there, but he was at the game.
Why the fuck was Spike Lee there?
I don't know.
He was supporting
Caleb Williams.
He acted like it wasn't Caleb, it was somebody else, but he was like bear there, and it was like snowing and shit.
Yeah, they was gonna blame all that shit on his ass.
Yeah, he was there though, and that's one thing he ain't mentioning. The weather was it wasn't bad, but it wasn't all of that. It was you just couldn't really see it on TV.
Yeah, you had to throw through that wind too.
That's why you want to get them people here in Chicago in January. That's why you want to get the damn Rams here or San Francisco here in January and see what they can do in the elements.
Does this game make up for the double doink?
We won't know till the end of the Philly 49ers
if
game.
Philly wins, they come into Chicago. If Philly loses, then the Rams come to Chicago. But does this game make up for the double doink?
No.
No. It just starting our own new shit, but it don't make up for shit.
They should have some kickers in every damn week during that season when that son bitch was missing kicks all year, and there's no way he should have been our kicker in the damn playoff.
That's just like when the Cubs won the World Series. Does that make up for Bartman catching that ball? No.
Or for
what's
the first baseman's name? He let the ball go right through his Billy Buckner. Let the ball go right through his legs.
Yeah, no, you don't make up for it because you could have won then too. So
yeah.
That's a Leon mentality. That's not an Eisenhower mentality.
Leon, Jerry Curl,
we may lose in the habit. All right, special teams. Although the year I graduated, they went downstate. All right, them was my guys.
They was always good while I was in high school. They didn't beat us, but the games would be close.
Yes, we played good outside of the Sick East. We used to play Leo. We were competitive. We never beat them though.
No, well, you know.
Yeah, we'd be competitive.
That's why when you said I went to Eisenhower, I was like Eisenhower. Blue Island, Eisenhower.
Hey, and we had Red Smoke. Yeah. We had a good track team one of them years. We had a good football team. Baseball was always all right, but they only let the white boys play. All right,
y'all got facilities now, man. Goodness.
Yeah, the facilities. All right, special teams, y'all. Let's do the grades right quick. What grade y'all giving our special teams? I'll give them a flat out A because I'm smitten.
I'm gonna give them an A. It was only out of all the special teams plays. There was really only one negative play, which was the short kick. I'm giving them an A.
I'll give them an A+. That was a hell of a game by the special teams. Only thing we didn't come up with was the fumble after we knocked the ball out of. But they were
and the bad kick that
off.
Diesel pointed out where they got it at the 40.
Nah, man, that shit happens. But I'll give them an A+.
But it was enough plays. Totally for special teams that almost all of those plays went our way. They missed 2 field goals. Or they missed what? An extra point
Extra
and a
point
field goal.
And
and a
2
field
field
goal.
goals. Yeah.
And we made all our field goals and extra points. And we made our 2-point conversions. That's special teams too to me.
And they were shocked that Ben Johnson iced the kicker because Ben Johnson don't like calling timeouts.
No, he
I was
sure don't.
shocked.
He
I was
sure
like,
don't.
damn, wait, Bears called that?
Yeah.
He likes to save
Yeah.
it for his offense at the end
It
of the
came
game.
right out there. It came right out there and missed the shit out that kid.
I'm watching
And
this.
did y'all notice he wasn't tickling his tonsils, wasting too much time? He's been listening. He went down there and man, we got to score. And
We
the
gotta get
defense
this
got to do their
touchdown.
fucking job, right?
They gotta do their job. Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
around, letting the clock run out. It's putting too much pressure on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to play. We got a play that's going to score. Let's score. And let's see what happened after this.
And
Like
let's
when
see what happens.
we score on that next play, and it was like minute 40 something or something like that when DJ Moore
Yeah.
scored. I was like, good, because I don't like waiting around. Because we wait
Correct.
around, you end up fucking up.
Yes.
And not scoring at all. So,
Yes. You taking the momentum
Yeah.
out, slowing the team down. Caleb likes to go. He
And
be
then with
telling you,
that
get the
score,
play in. Yeah.
You said they got to score a touchdown to win the game. A
With
field
only
goal
one
ain't gonna
timeout.
do nothing for them.
With only one timeout. That's where that
Yes.
extra point came in because Eddie made the extra point. Field goal would have sent it to overtime. And the whole
Yeah.
Bears fan base would have been shitting on themselves.
We still would have won.
All right. So we agree. I think A said A plus. Me and Diesel agree with an A. Defense. What grade are you giving that defense? I'm smitten.
I give him a C.
I'm gonna give him
Yeah.
higher than that. Diesel.
I'm gonna give them. So the first half I would have gave them an F. The second half I would have gave them an A.
A plus.
But because of 4 series where they punted the ball, I'm gonna give them a B overall. Despite it should average out to like a C or C plus, I'm gonna give them a B because that was impressive to do in the second half.
You're damn right. Like 4 straight
And
3 and out
against a really good offense. Team.
Yes.
Yeah. They had 2 in a row, 3 and outs. I think the third series was like 4 or 5 plays. They got 1 first down, but then they punted again.
But then they got
and then
2
they
more
had
3 and
another
outs.
3.
Yeah.
They got another 3 and out. So I'm like, that's impressive against a good offensive
Bro,
team.
the last time we got a 3 and out was in the Cleveland game.
Yeah. Overall, and we didn't realize that shit over all these games. Like, are you serious? God damn.
The odds of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I agree with you. Because I'm smitten. It was a tale of 2 halves. I'm gonna say B minus though. I think B is a fair grade though, but I'm gonna roll with a B minus. Because I'm not gonna I'll roll with a B minus. All right, let's go with the offense. Cardiac Caleb. You know, I posted his stats. He had a 35 quarterback rating. He had thrown for 75 yards in the first half. I think he had the 2 picks. But this ain't Caleb. This is the offense.
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all rating? What grade are you giving the offense, Diesel? We'll start with you.
I'm doing the same thing, a B. First half, F. Second half, for them to they put up 25 points in the fourth quarter alone.
Yeah.
I don't count his 2 interceptions. The first interception, truly his fault because I felt.
But it was like a punt, though. It was 4th
It
down.
was just like a punt. That's what I was getting to. That shit was as good as a fucking punt.
Yeah.
Punted
Dude was supposed to drop. Both those interceptions should have been knocked down. But they out there making business decisions.
And Jordan Love should have had an interception because we dropped it at the end of the game. That ball hit the dude right in his hands.
That was Gordon.
That
was Gordon.
We didn't need that.
Gordon's hammies was killing him. I'm glad it didn't pop up. He should have been knocking it down. I'm glad it didn't pop up and then the Packer catch it because that's kind of luck the Bears be having. You know what I mean? In years past against the Pack.
You catch it or knock it down.
Yeah. I'm glad it didn't bobble it and then some Packer come out of nowhere and grabbing his shit.
Yeah, but for Caleb to in that offense to do what we did in primarily the fourth quarter, late third, third, we started
Third, we
moving the
started getting them
ball.
field goals. We was
Yeah,
moving the
we
ball.
started
Yeah.
moving the ball. But by the fourth quarter, I mean, hey man, that was impressive from the offense, man.
So
And
what grade you end up giving them?
a B overall, a B. I know the
Ace?
F in the first half,
A plus
A
in
in
the
the
second
second
half.
half.
Yeah.
I was looking at a C plus, but I'll probably give him a B minus because we won the game.
But you couldn't do that. You couldn't do that for Big Dick Dennis Allen's defense, huh? You're gonna be a
No,
stickler, and you know what I mean?
no.
Same thing should apply. But
I see some faults in Big Dick Allen's strategy for his defense, and I don't think if TJ Edwards would have got hurt, he would have took his ass out of the
he
game.
wouldn't have taken him out.
Yeah.
All right, no, I'm gonna go with a B. I might even say B plus. Like we put up 31 points at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, so they pulled it together. And you know that reference staff, I told y'all, caused the fourth most number of penalties or something like that in the season.
Yeah, they weren't calling
They weren't
shit.
calling
And they wasn't
shit.
calling shit on the Bears. I was like, shit.
It's like, it's
They weren't
playoffs,
calling
baby.
nothing. I mean, I seen Green Bay committing some stuff that they weren't calling.
We got
And I'm
away
like-
with Darnell Wright got away with a hold. I saw it from my
but
living
I was
room
like-
couch. His arm was out
but I
pulling
was-
the guy. I'm
hey,
like, don't,
I was
please
like-
don't call.
I was like, listen, I was like, I'm not really too mad at them because they haven't been calling anything for the
On
most
both
part.
sides.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, this is the kind of game it is. So
Because a lot of
I
refs
was-
would have rang up Butch Edmonds on that when he didn't turn around, and it could have been a PI.
They could have
You see
called
the
it.
ball thrown to Dylan Smythe? He could have drawn a pass interference when
If
that
he
ball
just
hit that
stopped. If you
linebacker.
just stop, then the dude's gonna
Yes.
smack you. I
Go
say
for
it
the
all
fucking
time.
ball. Yes.
Say it all
Let
the
me
time.
tell you this.
You at the guy going to hit you, and it's going to be a PI. If you trying to make the play on the ball, if that ball's over you, you try to make the play on the ball. But if that ball is like how it was thrown, and that defender's right there, I'm gonna just stop. Boom,
That's it.
PI.
What was you about to say, Ace?
Instant.
Dylan Smythe shouldn't even be out there.
He's a blocking tight end, right?
Yeah.
I don't give a damn what he's doing. He shouldn't be out. If you're paying a guy $12 million and he can't make that damn play, then Dylan Smythe shouldn't be out there.
Because I was so hard on Caleb, I'm gonna give it the offense. Okay, yeah, I can't go B plus. I'm gonna go a B. I'm gonna give the offense a B. All right, let's go with the game balls, y'all. So coach gave a game ball on offense. He gave one to Caleb, and he gave one to the tight end, Jordan Loveland. And
Yeah.
that was it, right?
I gave one to Montez.
Well, I'm talking about on
Make me sweat.
offense. On
Oh,
offense.
yeah, on offense. Yeah, that was it.
All right, so offensive game balls. Who y'all giving them out to?
Loveland,
too.
definitely.
Loveland,
Caleb.
and let me see if any receivers deserve the ball.
So we ain't gonna talk about Caleb just still sliding
yeah,
short in the damn playoffs and not getting first downs and not taking the cheese, not running and bringing up third and fourths all the time when he could have ran for it. We ain't gonna talk about it because we're in happy land, and I'm okay with it. I'm gonna stay in happy land.
Well, shit. I mean, there's quite a few plays where I wanted him to run, and he didn't fucking run. So,
But he did do it in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
He got that first
did.
at risk of getting hit. He did.
Yeah.
So maybe they're a second half team, as they keep telling them. So they're saving their
save it, Caleb. Save it
their
all for the
Superman
fourth
plays
quarter,
to
baby.
the second half and the third and fourth quarters. Yeah.
And DJ Moore, I think he's still kind of hurt, man.
He's
some
always
plays you'll see him running good, and in other plays, he's not as fluid,
Man,
and he'll
did you
make
see
some
that
catches.
drop? That drop he had? I'm like, DJ.
Oh, yeah, that was terrible.
Fuck?
Yeah,
But
that might have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
But they got it like two plays later.
About.
So
it's the playoffs, though. I mean,
damn, but you got to grab that, DJ. We count on you.
Yeah.
And he fell on a route. I'm like, damn, DJ. Like, you know what I'm saying? We count on you. That you at home, you can't. The Packers receivers wasn't falling. But fuck.
Yeah, but they, some of them guys are too hurt to be playing, but you can't miss the first game of the playoffs. That's like Gordon should have been probably shouldn't have been playing.
He wouldn't have. They would have ramped him up. But why are we
Yeah,
always
and-
ramping up and other guys come back on other teams and be balling? But we've been ramping up for years with this bullshit. Get their ass out there and let them play.
And they still ain't never said what the fuck is the problem with Tariq Stevenson, what the issue is.
Well, he was hurt, like he said. And
Maybe having hammy,
he had a
soft
hip.
tissue injuries and shit.
Yeah, he had a hip.
Is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, he had a hip. So he came, but they be ginger with him, man. Get his ass out there. But remember, we did that early this season, and 2 players got hurt in the same game.
Edwards and Gordon.
Jalen Johnson.
Yeah.
So
he getting better because his speed was a little better this game.
He
was on some people where the week before he was getting
he was about 5 yards behind everybody.
But in the second half they was getting pressure. That shit matters.
That definitely
the DBs
matters.
were getting their hands on the receivers.
Yeah,
stopping the routes before they could just take off. I was watching it, bro.
But Jordan wasn't back there. Jordan Love wasn't back there making cheese curds. No. He was under duress in that second half, bro.
Yeah. It was a full team effort.
100%. All hands was on deck. All right, game balls though. Offensive game balls. I said I'm giving mine to Caleb. I'll go with Jordan Love, and I'll give one to DJ.
I could get
game-winning touchdown again against the Pack.
Yeah, if you wanted to, but definitely Caleb and Loveland.
Nobody else, huh? For you guys,
no.
Ace,
DJ is cool. I mean, because
I was thinking about him, but when y'all pointed out the stuff he was doing wrong, I'm like, yeah, y'all right.
Yeah, but what we don't see in the stat sheet is his blocking. And DJ,
he owned up a lot of shit.
He blocks all over the damn field. So,
and a couple of times he clears out for Loveland to make them catches. But one of them times he cleared out, he was wide the fuck open. I'm like, damn, Caleb throw that shit. But Caleb can't hit it. Caleb's streaky. We said it when we first saw him. That's what he is. He's streaky. So they got to learn how to coach him. When he's hot, start calling all that shit. When he's not, ram that running game.
Yeah.
When he's hot, he's the best quarterback in the NFL right now.
But
when he's cold,
but you gotta realize, and I don't think they realize, this motherfucker gets tired running his ass out there and spinning around and
playing hero ball,
early girlies and shit. And that's why he throwing that shit 10 yards out of bounds.
True.
Instead of figuring out
who he can hit with the play. About to throw up his whole intestines, man. That motherfucker's so tired. I'm like, God damn, he exhausted, man. And then I'm like, man, call the timeout. But I'm like, nah, just save it. Fuck
what?
Did
you see him gallivanting around when he hurt his ankle, running all up the defensive line? But
nobody came out there. The trainers didn't come out. None of his teammates. Nobody.
Who runs behind it? The D lineman didn't even know he was back there. I thought, that was a dirty play. He turned around and looked like, you mean this motherfucker?
Tripped over his own ankle?
He's like a hobbled gazelle in the Sahara, and them fucking lions and shit is out there like,
Yeah, get you a Jordan brand contract so you can wear some Jordans out there and you'll be all right.
Hey, Bilbo Bajan, he was so sure he wasn't going in, he didn't even start warming up. Normally when a quarterback gets ginger, you warm up just in case. He didn't even start warming up, bro. That was like, this motherfucker ain't coming out the game ever.
Right. He's too weird to come out. You don't want to come out.
I said that's gonna make them better. Certain guys weird like that, they get a little injury. They zoom. He was mad at himself.
Yeah, man. I have never seen him somewhere late in the middle of that second half or the fourth quarter. I'm talking about when he was over there talking to the bench and shit.
Yeah,
and doing some of them huddles, man. That motherfucker was.
This is what I like.
But that's when I knew they was gonna win, because that was before that last touchdown, and I think he was describing the play that they scored the touchdown, because he was like, "Motherfucker, go up there, and then I'm down here, and you go up there."
And I hate when he's sitting over there like he don't give a fuck, like he was earlier in the first half. This is what I want. I want them over there putting together a game plan when you're playing like shit.
Yeah, we
And
don't
he
need
said
we
they've
don't need
been
to coach the staff.
setting-
We know the fucking plays. We know the playbook. We don't need to fucking coach the staff. We know what's working out there, and we know what's not working.
Correct.
So I'm gonna call this blah blah blah. The check down or the second play is this, and then when I go alert, motherfucker, we gonna fake the damn screen. Boom, touchdown.
And he said they've been setting that play up for a few weeks.
See
They've
what
been
I'm
calling
saying? That's what they were saying earlier.
the screen.
They setting up
and
some, they out coaching
and-
themselves. Go ahead.
Yeah, and they never like had faked it and threw it deep. And he was like, Caleb said, when I came to the line, I just thought it was gonna work because I could see how
The
the
defensive body language.
Yeah, what they were showing.
He said
how
they body
you know,
language.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. He was like, I could tell it was gonna work. And shit, I mean, he was wide the fuck up. Plus,
Oh yeah, the corner
I
was trying
seen
to
it.
jump
Look,
it.
Shit, he
I'm gonna
almost
jump it.
dropped the damn ball. He was so
When he-
damn wide open.
when
Yeah.
he did the streak, Loveland, I think it was, held that safety because he was
Mhm.
coming to the middle on the post.
Yeah.
And he would have ran clear too for another second, but the safety was trying to come over late because he was
And
worried about
they started
Loveland.
bracketing Loveland. Loveland even said it. They
Oh,
started
yeah.
double teaming his ass. Man.
Yeah, man, motherfucker, look how many
Hell
catches he
yeah,
had.
with
Yeah.
Catching all them damn balls.
What
Got to.
grade are y'all giving Nails for that game?
For that game,
His first playoff game in history.
Oh, that's you got to grade him on the curve, huh?
You got to grade
Yeah.
Nails. You got to grade. Nails was Iceman. We all knew it was going to happen down deep, even though we were in pain. We all knew that this is what this team is. And stop listening to the media and the local pundits say they can't keep this up. They can, and put some respect on their name. But what
They
grade are
got
you
to.
giving Nails?
I'm gonna give him a B. The same that I gave the offense. He got an F in the first half. The second half, what he did in the second half was enough to make that F from the first half to me a B minus or a B. But I'm gonna just give him a B, just because I'm a bias and a Bears fan. I'm gonna just give him a B. And that shit's impressive.
And you move back on him.
Yeah,
First player
yeah, and I
you've
moved back
ever
on.
first player
First
you've
one
ever
I've
moved
ever
back on.
moved back on.
Wait till
'Cause the shit
JF1
that
gets
the
here in training
team-
camp.
Yeah, wait till
The
they bring
shit that
JF1 back. You're gonna move back on him. And they got him in these
Uh,
scat packages, bringing him on the reverse, got him in motion. He's catching the ball and throwing it back to Nails.
Hey, I never wavered from JF1 being the best running quarterback in the league. I never wavered.
Well, we have some JF1 packages.
He's always been that. He doesn't what is it, the
Yeah.
burst or the quick acceleration
Yeah.
it takes him a while to get his speed up to par.
Yeah,
But once he does, he runs better than any quarterback in the league and better than some running backs. It's just
Yeah,
that how can you fit a player like that into your NFL scheme outside of quarterback? It's just hard.
Taysom
'cause
Hill.
Sean Payton, maybe. Go to Sean Payton because he the one
Yeah, when he
created that
courts you.
Taysom Hill. He the one who created Taysom Hill.
yeah.
So a coach like Sean Payton I could see him going to Denver
Yeah.
and he could tell him, like, listen, man, you ain't gonna be the QB1, but we got exclusive shit we gonna use you for.
Yeah.
And
Packages.
I can see that. I can see that working because he
Just don't want him in
is.
Chicago.
Nah, look.
You want him to help
If I
Denver
move
win the
all
Super
my,
Bowl.
if I move all
Yeah.
my bias aside, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't have him back in Chicago because of us going forward. It just
Because
wouldn't
of
work.
Caleb's feelings and the fans.
Yeah,
Half the
you know
fan
how
base
that-
don't like him.
Yeah.
half of
Well,
them love him though. Half of these people
Yeah,
still love him.
67% when they did the poll
So
of the
you gonna
season ticket
cause
holders loved him.
you cause a storm with the
Mhm.
fans,
Civil War.
right? And,
Yeah.
and Caleb ain't gonna probably want to be here.
Yeah, we're
You know
gonna
what I
have
Caleb's
mean? He'll
ego
be like-
can't handle it. His
he'll be
dad
like-
would be upset.
Yeah, his daddy be hurt, and
Right.
he'll
You know how
help
they
Denver.
be in a
He'll
press
help
conference.
Denver win the
Well,
Super Bowl.
Well, they brought him back. Hey, just have something we have to deal with, moving forward. I'm sure there's a reason that they brought him back. And yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that. I mean, and then behind closed doors, he gonna be on some, the fuck is this guy doing?
He painting his nails
Why is
mad
it-
as hell. Motherfucker.
Now, did you see Lil Wayne talking shit about Caleb?
Fuck Lil Wayne.
Fuck Lil Wayne.
And fuck
Hey.
Anthony Davis.
That's right.
He's a He's a Packer fan out of this world. I
He's
watched.
one. I was talking about that pre-show, Diesel, before you
Yeah,
popped up. I don't respect no Packer fan that ain't from the state of Wisconsin. They can all get their tonsils tickled. But go ahead.
yeah.
He's a
He's talking
bandwagon
that
jumper,
shit.
front runner. He just likes
Uh,
them because they're good. He should be a New Orleans Saints fan. So
you know
he's
how he
no different than a female.
and man, because they didn't have him perform at the Super Bowl in New Orleans. But you ain't a fucking
Overrated
Saints
rapper.
fan anyway. Anyway, look,
Big
you
ups
see
Lil
how
Wayne.
he talking? And the Bears haven't won in a playoff game against the Packers and how long?
Yeah.
Back when
Yeah, that's
I
why we
mean,
said
like,
fuck Lil Wayne. You're doing a good Lil Wayne here. He be off that
yeah,
lean talking shit on the
yeah,
national show.
yeah. And Skip Bayless always liked him, so that's why he be
Yeah.
having him on that show.
And he's not even from fucking Milwaukee though.
Yeah, you got a little Aaron Rodgers penis up his
Proclivities?
bum. Yeah.
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 A-Rod
Then he gonna
tendency.
put, I can't believe we lost to this motherfucker that paints his nails.
Is that what he said? I'm gonna have to look
Yeah,
that up.
it's a tweet. He tweeted this shit. That's what I'm talking about. He tweeted that smart shit about the Bears, but talking about fuck these Packers. We need to do something.
All of a sudden, it's fuck the Packers, huh?
No, what Michael Parsons tweeted. Michael Parsons tweeted at halftime.
We gotta play 4 quarters.
We gotta play 4 quarters because the Bears are a 4-quarter team. And I don't think the team must have got that tweet.
No, they didn't get that tweet. He ain't even playing. They told that motherfucker shut the fuck up.
He was there.
He
wasn't playing, is what I'm saying.
Out. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, here it is.
He knew what was coming.
You found it?
Let's see. Wheezy tweeted his frustrations.
Find you another team, son, bitch.
If Lil Wayne is from New Orleans, why is he a Green Bay Packer fan? It's a bit confusing to any Louisiana native hoping he would ride for the Saints. However, the Cash Money rapper's connection to the team goes all the way back to Super Bowl 31. That's when he became a front runner. His dad attended the game. It was held in New Orleans, Louisiana. Next thing you know, there was a bunch of Packers merch at home, and Wayne was officially indoctrinated into the Packer homosexuality.
His dad was working security and shit. The fuck?
So when you from the hood, towels and all that shit doesn't get hung up, nailed to walls. That gets used. So every day I was actually using the Green Bay towel, drinking out of that Green Bay cup.
Wiping my ass.
Eating out of that Green Bay bowl. Let me see his tweet, though. I can't find the tweet, Diesel.
I'm trying to look for it, too. It's
this is Bleacher Report going in on his ass.
I seen it this morning. I seen it yesterday afternoon.
Oh, here he is. Here it is. We just lost a playoff game to a nigga with purple nails with fucking suck bare ass. We fucking suck bare ass. Bare ass. We don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Well, you're not. Straight like that. That's what he wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, talking head, man. Like,
we'll see you on the bandwagon in the next few years as we bum rape the Packers year after year, especially if they fire Matt LaFleur. Yeah, we're gonna give them the biz.
Wow, that's what he said. Son of a bitch. Hey, Caleb, Caleb be seeing all this. Caleb will clap back.
Yeah, he will. He
be painting his nails and
he don't think nothing of it either.
Yeah.
What's my tweet gonna be? Yeah, he got his panties in a bunch right now. He about to go. One thing you know, don't mess around with those homosexuals. They'll whoop your ass.
He's not a homosexual. He's an asexual.
Oh yeah, you're right. Autosexual.
Autosexual, same thing.
It's a little different, but I got you.
Allegedly.
Wow. Yeah, I never liked Wayne with that. You know what I mean? He chose sides and he knows better than that. That's what I was telling Ace in the pre-meeting. Anybody who's not from Chicago, who's not from Illinois, or parents ain't from Illinois, or parents ain't from Wisconsin, they chose a side in a rivalry and they really don't understand what the fuck this means.
Right. And you have no reason. You have absolutely zero reason to be a damn Packer fan. And even after Katrina, the damn Saints won the damn
correct.
Super Bowl. And you out here signing with these Limburger
And he
cheese
was-
melon.
And now you wonder why you wasn't chosen to be at the Super Bowl in New Orleans, huh? Maybe
Right.
Green Bay will choose your ass next time the Super Bowl's in Green Bay.
I doubt it.
No, they're
Yeah,
not going
he
to
up
choose
there
his black ass.
crying
It'll
about
never be
himself
there.
not performing.
What's that, Diesel?
He was crying about not performing in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So, man, you're not even a fan.
Yeah.
You're a diehard Packers fan and a diehard Lakers fan. So
Yeah.
what is,
Front
Yeah,
runner.
no.
That's what I'm saying. That's a front runner, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He when he jumped on the Lakers bandwagon, I'm sure that's when Kobe and Shaq was there doing their thing. And when he jumped on the Packers bandwagon, that's when they had Aaron Rodgers. He's like a female who watches sports and got the nerve to be commenting on somebody painting his nails. Not to mention, did somebody tweet? Hey,
I like the colors.
Caleb, tweet how he tongue kissed his daddy baby in the mouth. Y'all ain't seen that?
Mm-hmm.
It's all over the internet. Yeah, tweet
Yeah.
about that. I paint my nails and I got somebody who tongue kissing a grown man.
When he made that comment about Caleb, I was like, man, you be painting all kind of shit on your body. What is you talking
He
about?
does. I thought he painted his nails, but he kissed baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
did.
he's not in a position to talk about somebody who painted their nails.
Now listen, I got
And he lifted his leg up.
people who are not from the Chi or got no association to the Chi. I understand how they used to fall in love with the Cubs and the Bulls. 'Cause
WGN.
WGN used to you used to watch those games.
First of all, no.
and it was a,
No.
And-
They didn't
no,
love the
it was-
Bulls until the Bulls started winning with Jordan. So I don't understand those front running son of a bitches either.
well,
But I do know
with
what
the
you're saying.
Bulls, with the Bulls, yeah, not till Jordan came and they started winning.
Correct.
But with the Cubs, they were like the only daytime baseball games
True.
when they played home games.
True.
And you used to have people, man, when I went in the military, man, you from Chicago, man. I love the Cubs. I was like, man, you been in Chicago? No, man. I
Did you ask
see
them if
them
they
on
watched the Bozo
WGN.
show? Did you ask you like Cookie?
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So I kind of understand. You can get a affection for a team
The
that you can
Superstation.
regularly see.
Yeah, before
and
there
there
was
was
internet.
no
Yeah.
all these cable stations
Yeah.
to choose from.
Yeah.
But outside of that, unless you got like maybe your wife is from that place with that team,
That's still
or so
gay.
even
If
and
it's
even
not
then-
a parent, I don't respect it. Me personally. If,
Well,
if
let's
my
say-
wife was from another city and she was some fan, I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon of her team just because I'm married to her. It's borderline gay.
I get it, but I got like a boy.
Borderline gay.
He in Seattle. He stay in Seattle.
Yeah.
He from Detroit. His wife from there, right?
Yeah.
He been out there. He go front and center Detroit down whenever the Lions is playing or whatever. But his second team, I guess, would be the Seahawks because he be supporting her. She'll be wearing Detroit.
You from a
stuff.
city with the
So-
13th man that's won Super Bowls. Your wife plays for a shithole team that's never won shit, and that's what you're doing. That's a decision y'all made as a family. Borderline gay.
Okay.
No, it's just like supporting. Like if your wife was a Rams fan,
Yeah.
right? And she knew you're a Bears fan,
Right.
but the Bears ain't, they ain't in it or something, and the Rams is playing. You might support like,
Okay,
hey,
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
kinda
Yeah, I
rooting
would
for
do
it 'cause
that.
My
Yeah,
wife is,
I would
you
do
know
that.
what I mean?
At least
That type of stuff.
they were in the Midwest.
No, I would
Yeah,
do
that
that.
type.
No, I see what you're saying. I would do that, but I wouldn't not support the Bears. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh no,
I wouldn't
You
become
always
a
support
Rams
your
fan
team.
because my wife's a Rams fan. No, never.
No, you support your team. You
Yeah.
support your team wholeheartedly. But I
So-
can see how that dynamic might work.
So what's up with AD wearing this Packer jersey?
Oh
Polo
yeah, he's
tink
been
tink.
one of them. You talking about Unibrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been doing that. He's a troll.
Yeah.
He's a Packer fan.
He's been doing that
has he
for
been
years.
one for years?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Some people just have certain teams that
They're
they like.
front runners when a team is good. They when you're a little kid, when I was a kid, I liked the Dallas Cowboys. They was my backup, but I had the sense to know it was my backup team. But when you become a grown, full-grown adult, at some point you got to be like, what the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was
I was a little shorty.
I like the Yankees. You know what I'm saying? When I was a
Vikings.
kid.
I was a Minnesota Viking fan and a Houston Oilers. I used to love the Vikings.
You like Earl Campbell's with his big thighs?
That's
Houston
big black thighs
Oilers.
out there.
Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers, number one. You remember Bum Phillips had that cowboy hat, boy? He was
cowboy
racist.
hat and whip when he's whipping the black players in the
He
shade.
was whipping them right in the shade.
And damn near cried like a baby when they lost to the Steelers in the
Haywood
playoffs.
liked the Oilers too. Haywood, rest his soul. Haywood Miller.
Yeah, when I was a kid, that's all I knew. I used to like the Vikings uniforms, and the Oilers, I liked them because I liked Earl Campbell. And then one day my dad says,
"Set you down,"
because he used to come home and he would say, hey,
"Boy, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No,
put the Bears on before I beat your ass. Go get my belt."
The scores from all of the games. I'll give him a rundown, and he would say, "What did my Raiders do?" Because he liked the Raiders.
Oh, that's right. Because
and the Bears, and I was in the Bay Area at this time when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, "You like the Raiders?" He was like, "Oh yeah, Raiders. That's my team. Now I like the Bears too, but the Raiders, since we out here, I get to see them more often." So I start paying attention to the Raiders and catch on, and then I start watching the Bears. You know, I would look at their scores because they never televised them out there in California back then.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I got start paying attention to teams more than just because I like their jerseys and I like that
That's
play.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, different proclivities because of the colors.
Yeah. And the proclivities. It matches nail polish. All right.
But I was always the Bears, and the Giants was my second team because I like Lawrence Taylor. I didn't know about the Booger Sugar. Back then, but I know he was a stud. I knew he knew how to play fucking football, but no matter who was out there. So yeah.
Well, in Chicago, when we came up, you had to have a backup team because it wasn't no playoffs for us usually. It was misery, until the '85 Bears turned that corner. But other than that, you had to have somebody you was hanging your hat on in the playoffs.
Yeah.
All right, coaching grades. Let's go to coaching grades. This is overall. So you got to consider Dennis Allen. You got to consider the black special teams coach, and you got to consider BJ.
Okay.
All in a bundle.
So,
B-.
All right, I'm going to do them, and then I'm going to come to one grade. So first half, everybody got an F except special teams. So offense, defense, F's. Special teams, probably a B. Second half, all of them, two of them got like A's, and special teams was like a B-.
What?
So overall, yeah,
B-.
Special, yeah, well, because of the 40-yard kick that when he gave him the ball at the 40, so I factored that in.
But they were nailing them field goals. He kicked a 51 field goal in the Gustin.
Yeah, but so overall,
you don't respect the field goals.
Overall, I'm gonna give
they're
a
over
B.
65 yards.
Overall, I'm gonna give a B.
77 yards.
I'll give a B.
All right, he gave a B overall. Ace, you said a B-, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a B-. I didn't appreciate the offensive and defensive play calling in the first half. Special teams were the best phase of the Bears this game. And so for the entirety of the game, I give him a coaching a B-. If the Packers weren't so stupid, they probably would have won this game. But they didn't know how to win an NFL playoff game. So they're going to fire their coach probably this week, but B- is my score for the Bears.
Something Diesel said about bulletin board material. The Packers give you that shit right in front of your face. They be shucking and jiving. Did you see how LaFleur was when Golden made that great ass touchdown and shit?
Yeah.
Flowers over there talking to him. Yeah, you won. You won.
Yeah. His first touchdown of the year.
Was
He's
it?
grabbing his yes.
And they celebrate everything. Like it was They don't respect the Bears. They all
They don't
came out there
I
all
don't
week.
think they
trying to
respect
make fun of the
football.
Bears.
They think the Bears are fucking like a college team
A
to
junior,
them. Their perspective,
a
they're
JV.
not. Yeah, they're not on their level. They feel we can move the ball up and down on
Right.
them. They
We're
ain't
smarter.
shit. They're overrated. Even after they lost, did you see the dude talking about they didn't do nothing special?
They ain't
That's
do
all
nothing
on
special.
us.
What
That's
dude,
on
what dude
us.
was that?
One of they fucking
one of the
players.
defensive
You can
players.
pull it up.
One
The
of the
dude was
defensive
like,
players?
he was like,
Yeah.
they didn't do shit. That was on us.
Well,
That
if
was
that's the
on
case,
us.
y'all
They
didn't do
nothing
shit. If that's
special.
the case, y'all didn't do shit in the first half.
Right.
If that's the case.
They were just
That's
smug.
That's what. Look, I'm like, and he's like, yeah, they did that this game and the last game, but they still didn't do nothing.
Oh, they're
They
delusional.
ain't nothing.
They're delusional.
Yeah, I'm like,
They're
dude,
delusional.
2 games in a fucking row and y'all couldn't do nothing. What the fuck are you talking about? You need to shut up and show some humility. Like,
you brought
hey
in
man, tip your
Trayvon
hat to
Diggs
them.
for the,
Did
Yeah, go
Trayvon
ahead.
Diggs play?
yeah. They brought him in for the playoffs.
Did he
Yeah,
play?
he played.
He suited up. And they're counting on Micah Parsons coming back. They're delusional, man.
First
And they're
of
gonna
all,
lose the damn coach and defensive. Come on, man.
Micah got hurt at the end of the season. So Micah won't be Mike. He'll be back in like maybe week 6. Then they got to ramp him up. So hopefully we get the Packers early in the season.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna give coach
to,
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna give him a B
once you
minus.
do that, I'll go to the which
Yeah,
brings me to the next step.
y'all said it all. I'm just gonna give him a B minus. I agree with Ace.
Yeah, which brings me to the next thing is the draft. We're gonna probably defense. I mean, most of them picks is gonna be defense.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going poor and stupid, baby. We're gonna get some
defensive
studs,
linemen, linebackers. We're going poor and stupid. All
man,
the picks.
I heard somebody, an analyst, man, and he was talking, and he was on point. I felt with his assessment of stuff, with the Bears, good, bad, and he was like, in the off season, they'll need to, address linebackers with more speed. I was like, yep, absolutely. We need some faster linebackers, edge rusher, tackles.
But we've said that on Mouthpiece Included
same
weeks
shit
ago.
we do all the time, right? But you rarely hear analysts, and he was kind of giving like specifics like we do, and I was like, yeah, he's been watching. He is really watching, because you usually hear them analysts say general shit. Like, yeah, they're gonna have to get some people in the draft on the defensive side of the ball to address these and this. No, that shit was really.
But I like Booker, but now that still don't mean I'm not gonna bring another edge, and we're gonna have competition and rotation.
We're getting the edge in the first round.
Yeah, and then I'm bringing in a poor and stupid tackle in the second round, and I'm bringing a poor stupid linebacker in the third round. Somebody poor and stupid.
Here's the thing, though. What if you get edge and aggressive pass rushing linebacker? They're kind of the same thing to me, right?
No.
So if you get, you can use them the same way.
Depending on the type of edge you get,
Because Michael Parsons was a linebacker in college.
It depends on the type. We're not gonna have a highfalutin draft pick.
No, we
gave up all that when we took Caleb and his nail painting over the hall. So I just want to remind everybody of that.
We got something for him for the next year, because that's how we got the 2 seconds.
Yeah,
that we had this past year.
Yeah.
So
now we could move up. We could move up, but the more games we win, the lower our draft stock is going.
I don't want to move up unless it's like a dynamite player, like I'm thinking of, like a Parsons out of college, where he was a linebacker, but you can use him all over.
Or a guy that just broke the sack record. Somebody like him.
Yeah.
And then there's free agency too. There's free agency too. We might be able to bring in somebody, and I don't want to bring in one of these mid-tier players just because they fit a size and they might be on the upswing. No, I need somebody who's already been a Pro Bowler, or don't bring them in here. I don't want them.
We got to figure out some kind of injury agreement for that some bitch we brought in last year, Ooga Booga. And
Ooga Booga, I bring him back.
Nah.
Ooga Booga. I mean, we need as many guys in the mix as possible, bro.
He didn't do shit.
He did nothing. I agree.
He got to go. And they gave him like a $30 million signing bonus.
They was using him in the inside and on the edge, though.
Yeah,
because he couldn't play edge, so they had him playing more tackle, and he was doing okay. I'm saying, I hear you. I'm not going to argue if you say cut him. You know, I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't be fighting for him, but I'm saying we need as many bodies as possible in there.
Yeah.
Create that competition.
Yeah, we definitely gotta create some competition in that defensive line room. It is either 3 technique or edge rusher. And we got to get a couple of linebackers. We don't know what Hippolyte can do because, this was his red shirt year. And it'll be there's some talent, they say, in this draft in the defensive line and the linebackers. So we just got to go out there and find the right players. We got to get Coach BJ to find the right players to bring in here. Or
that's going to be Allen getting them defensive players.
So Big Dick Allen, if he finds the right players to bring in here, that's poor and stupid and want to kill a quarterback.
Yeah.
And
I just looked it up. We got 7 or 8 picks in this upcoming draft. So I guess you get the extra one sometimes compensatory if something happens with some other.
Well,
shit
we might
that you
get
did
one.
before.
Hold your thought, because Ian Cunningham, his name is popping back up in a lot of GM searches, so they'll have to give us something for that. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to leave his friend.
We got our first 3 picks, right?
Yeah,
first 3 picks. We in the 4th round, that's rounds 1, 2, 3. So we got all of those. The 4th round, we got 2 4th round picks. One is ours, and one that we got from the Rams.
Yeah,
and then we got our own 5th round pick, and then 7th round. We got multiple picks. Ours, the Eagles, and one from the Browns. Oh shit! So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh shit! No, that's more than fucking.
Yeah, we can pack some of this shit up and move up and get some. Get some guys in 3rd and 4th or 5th round.
We need some guys who are going to actually make the team, so they're going to start packaging them up and getting some talented players. Because now the Bears are getting so talented, Marks ain't going to be making the team. Are y'all going to extend Edmonds, or you going to wait to see after the playoffs how everything work out?
I don't want him. I don't want him.
Butch Stud.
Extend him.
Yeah.
He got another year on his deal.
Yeah, but that's usually when you extend them.
But that's or cut him because then you don't want to. You want to save money from whatever they cap hit. Might cut.
Yeah.
But we don't have a plan to replace him, do we?
The draft for free agents.
Right.
Yeah, that's not a plan.
Well, now that Edwards got hurt, so you saying, Ace, you're gonna let him play his lame duck season out and not resign?
If I can get a team friendly 2 or 3 more years, I would resign him.
He's just not available enough for me. He got to go. I'm replacing most of them linebackers that we got. Most of them will not be here next year.
Because if they playing in their last season, Ace, they usually make business decisions. The agent tell them to act like their back hurt. It don't go well.
Well, if I can get his cap number down, he'd be a consideration. If he thinks he needs to be getting the contract for his next team, go ahead and get it. God bless you.
Yeah, if he wanted to stay for a bargain or incentive-based contract,
I think he will.
I consider him.
Yeah,
but I'll tell him right then and there, like, listen, your job gonna be either to train a rookie.
You can't tell him.
That's what I'm gonna tell him. If you want to stay here and be a part of
it, you wouldn't tell Caleb Williams. You wouldn't tell Justin Fields to train a rookie.
Well, no, you can't do that.
On my team. Yeah, I wouldn't have him on my team. But
well, he was saying before they cut him, you wouldn't have told him that you're gonna train Caleb Williams. And you're gonna play here another year or 2. I
said you couldn't have drafted
you can't do that.
Draft that high. Yeah, you wouldn't have drafted that high if you was keeping them.
Yeah,
you couldn't have drafted that high. It was just a conflict. But I'm not keeping none of. If that linebacker want to stay on an incentive-based thing, you're gonna have to teach this newcomer,
teach this rookie, everything you know. And as soon as he's ready to take your job, your black ass is out.
We're gonna cut the shit out of you.
Look.
You tell them that first thing smoking.
Hey, for some players, that's their segue into coaching if they got that ability.
Segue in the this guy.
Yeah,
This guy's in the
yeah.
middle of his career.
That
If
motherfucker's
I
hurt
could put
all
a
the
deal,
time.
if I could put a
He's hurt
deal
all the
together
time.
with maybe a couple players, a draft pick or whatever, to send his ass to
I would.
to the Raiders and get Max Crosby in, and
This guy's
that'll be
having a fantasy.
well,
No,
yeah,
you're
I'm
not
damn
about to
having
get.
a
You're not
fucking
about.
fantasy. If I got to keep this son bitch on my team, I got a choice of giving them a draft pick and getting Max Crosby over here and maybe sending
Well, I'm
them
just not keeping him.
Bilbo or
Then. I'm
somebody.
saying this.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, I'm
he's got
finna
to
do
go.
it. I'm on the
I
phone.
said if
I'd
you
trade
want
him
to
for a
keep
fourth
him,
round pick.
if you wanted to keep, you ain't even gonna get a fourth. You're gonna probably get a fifth or a sixth for that dude. If I'm talking about if you were keeping him, decided to keep him, make sure that it's a center base, it's not no regular big ass salary, and then tell him, listen, bro, I'm gonna need you to help and teach these young dudes that we bringing in, be their mentor or whatever. And
This
for
the end of
some
your career, you
players,
son bitch.
right? Hey,
That's what
this
you
could be
tell
your
them. And who's gonna believe that?
this could be your segue into coach. You
Oh,
want to be a coach, a future coach? You
man,
start here.
cut me now,
Start here.
Is his agent gonna be in this meeting with you? We're gonna
He
devalue
could.
the shit out of you, you son bitch, if you want to be here.
He could. If you want to stay here, otherwise, hey, we're gonna let you go.
He gonna
We
end up in the
appreciate
Packers
it.
after talking to. He gonna take whatever he can get and be at the
Yeah,
Packers.
Oh,
go
please,
right to
hey,
Green Bay. I'll
please let
slap
him
the
go
shit
to
out
Green
your
Bay.
ass in the
We'll run
meeting telling
all
me some
over him.
crap
We'll run
like
all
that.
over him. Put him in Green
I
Bay.
wish
We'll
Hink
run
was
all
here.
day.
I wish Hink was here for this
Oh,
segment here.
you know, Bluegrass gonna. Oh no, man. You know we got
Y'all
to keep him,
disrespect.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. He
disrespectful.
gonna. Hey, man. He's
He's
the
an
the
NFL
black.
player.
He's the blood of the team, man. No, you can't let that man go.
I'm
He
about to
was
go eat
almost
me
a
some
Pro
chicken.
Bowler.
I'm
He
about to eat
got
some chicken and watermelon. I'm in the South.
Right, right.
if he hadn't got hurt, he'd been in the Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl.
Mm.
All pro. But possibly he was balling. All right, who was
No.
your game
No.
MVP for that game? That wild card game.
I'm giving it a third in Loveland.
I think I'm gonna give it to Loveland too, man. I wanted to give it to Caleb, but I just think his ego is he's giving it to himself already.
Yeah.
That motherfucker took his game ball and then gave it to the coach.
Yeah, he makes all the throws.
Made a speech about, this is the coach's first playoff win and blah, blah, blah.
He loves him.
Oh, man, he was douching it up in that locker room. But I like it. He's a weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it to Lovin.
Yeah.
He was reliable.
Yeah.
Very reliable.
Yeah. He ran out of bounds a couple of times and failed, but I know why. Because the last two games, he been turning around trying to get yardage, and they've been knocking the ball out. Yeah. So man, keep doing what you do.
He did have that fumble, but we recovered it.
But it wasn't even a fumble. They said
they
it wasn't
didn't
a
even
catch.
call it a. They didn't even fucking call it a catch, man. Son of a
Right, twice.
It was a fumble.
Yeah, happened twice, and we had a first down. Yeah. All right. If we wouldn't have recovered it, it would have been a fumble.
Yeah. Bear down.
Who was your defensive player of the game? I'm going with Montez Sweat.
Gotta make you sweat.
I got two Coles. I got Sweat and Austin Booker because what they did in the second half with the pressure.
Yeah. You don't like Grady Jarrett. You haven't mentioned Grady Jarrett's name all season, Diesel.
Man, because I don't hear him called in the game that often.
Grady,
Grady be holding his own. He be out there battling, Grady.
I know he's out there battling, man, but his impact just ain't. Yeah, he might. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's hurt, but I just don't hear his impact being
even hurt all year.
The same. I honestly, man, the corners or the safeties that were pressing those receivers in the second half. I'd give them honorable mention. I wouldn't give them game balls, but I'd be like, listen, y'all did an excellent job. Because it's one thing. No, because
participation trophy.
Yeah, participation trophy.
To press
everybody gets a hearing aid.
And a lot of times when you go to try to press, you get beat because they'll do a move and just go right past you. But I was watching that second half, man. They was jamming them dudes and sending them off of the course that they wanted to go. And I was like, yes, with the pressure And even when we didn't show pressure, we had people up there looking like they were gonna, and it was
We wasn't
causing
too far off of
confusion.
them. Who's
Yeah.
your
Yeah, it was
defensive
causing
player of the game,
confusion.
Ace?
I'm gonna give it to. Hold on. Give it to Sweat, and I'm going with Action Jackson because I think the play as far as defensive pressure and linebacker play changed when he came in the game.
Man,
So
he's a
I'm going,
man.
yeah.
He reminds me of a poor man's, y'all don't like to hear it, Mike Singletary. They need to take that 50 off of Jarrett and give it to Action Jackson going into next season and sit Jarrett down and say, look, you're going to be training these rookies next year. I give him that speech that Diesel is about to give to a guy in his prime. You know what I mean? I give him that exact same speech. You know, Grady, you're lucky you got this contract, and we was thinking about cutting you. But you know what I'm saying?
I think he'll be okay going in next season, get some rest after this Super Bowl run, and we'll see.
He talk a great game, man. That motherfucker talk a great game.
Yeah, he does.
Don't
see what defensive players we get in.
I'm giving it to Booker.
Okay.
Booker had 6 total tackles, 3 of them solo, and a sack and a tackle for loss. 2 QB hits. He's
my guy. I understand.
Nobody, it was only 2 more people had, one person tied him in tackles, and Brisker had 9. He led the team.
Yeah, but you know how you say stats and the eye test? You know, sometimes the stuff you do don't show up in stats when you're watching the game.
That's why I didn't give it to one of them, because when Booker, the plays he made, they were noticeable and at certain times. And sometimes if your secondary is making them tackles, it's just because the front people didn't do nothing, and they just happened to get to the second level, you know.
So the Eagles are up 13-10 at halftime, just so y'all know. I got
it on.
I got a video I want to play for y'all. It's the locker room after the game that Diesel was commenting on a little earlier. Let's see. Here we go.
Hell yeah!
Fuck the Packers. You hear that?
You go into the tournament coming off of 2 losses, man. You go in the tournament off of 2 losses.
Now, Diesel, to your point, the reason you never noticed them, the management, normally they're where they are, but they're standing back about another 8 feet. So normally they're in the same
really see them.
Yeah,
they're not sweat and the boogers and all that man stuff on their suits. So
yeah. And he's still being sunned by the president, because the president shouldn't even be in there. The GM should be in there. And the president should be somewhere trying to build an open air or stadium that opens and closes in Chicago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's the dude standing next to Caleb that he's talking to? Who's that brother?
It's the quarterback coach.
The orange handkerchief?
Oh, no. I think that's
right
the
there
team
next
minister.
to Caleb.
He a pimp.
Security.
He be out there on Washington. He the team pimp.
Madison and Pulaski.
I'm gonna try to bless this weirdo.
Yeah. Keep him out of them glory holes. He's the plug. Man, here we go.
In this game, and it's 21-3.
No panic.
No panic. None of it. Built for pressure. That's you guys. And that's the first one. That's the first one. All right? That's what we had to do. All right?
Caleb wore his whole jersey in the post-game interview this week. I guess after wins, he wears the Bears. What'd you say, Ace?
He used to take everything off and put his Burberry shirt on.
Whatever the yeah.
Now I got 3.
Somebody probably talked to his ass about that. I don't, you know what I mean?
Like, you're a better quarterback. What are you doing?
Game balls here. First one, all right, we had 8 catches, 130 plus yards.
Is that Oz up there with the zesty ass
I
celebration?
thought that was Jackson. I think that is Oz with the zesty
Yeah.
shiesty on.
Yeah.
It's a one piece shiesty, zesty, shiesty. Because he could pull that turtleneck up over his mouth and go out and rob people. It's a zesty stick up kid. There's a lot of them around.
We're so thankful, and to be here, and for all you guys, I'm proud of everyone here. But that's we got to keep this thing rolling. Let's enjoy the out of this stuff.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Now the head coach has already given the president a game ball one of these weeks. Ryan Pohl's sitting back there like, I'm gonna fire this motherfucker if he don't give me a game ball before the season.
Shit, you cocksucker.
He's gonna fire him then.
You're lucky I picked all these players to be on this team, you son of a bitch.
What are the chances that Ryan Pohl's has the authority to fire this guy at any moment?
0%.
So he can come in and take a poop on Ryan Pohl's desk and he still wouldn't be able to fire him?
He can come on in and get a business to his wife and he still wouldn't be able to fire his ass.
You agree with that, Diesel?
Yeah, no, that's like a mutual discussion with him, with old boy, and the guy who's been more involved, the president,
President Warren. So you trying to tell me this guy?
No, Warren's the president, but the guy from the Bears,
McCaskey.
over there.
McCaskey.
Yeah, Greg McCaskey. I think that's his name. He's been more involved than any of the McCaskies as of late. He was even got into it with some Packer fans, remember?
Yeah, he showed up when dude got his leg broke, Edwards, and he was running behind him in the locker room.
Yeah. So, no, he'd have to discuss with them two.
You telling me that this guy's in a position where his employee can poop on his desk and have proclivities with his wife, and he has to discuss with two other men if he can fire him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bear down.
Yeah. Because you got to think about it. If you let a person go, you still got to owe them that salary. So,
well, in this case, you could probably get out of it.
No. Not in Chicago. That's some Boston type shit. This Chicago.
You're going to have a sit down. You're going to have to oppose
so what y'all saying is the coach is white.
And
the GM is black.
He's saying, no. What I'm saying is, your ass the whole franchise just got to the playoffs and won a playoff game for the first time in like 20 years.
I don't care where he took a shit at.
And anything discussed.
And everybody already knew about your wife before you got here.
Right. You're gonna have to have a sit down and discuss it.
Oh man.
That's like that's a big step, man.
He's like, this is a business. This is a business. You ain't too far going to see that.
Right.
Good, man. Hey, defense, that a way to step it up there in the second half. That a way to step it up. One guy caught my eye.
He don't respect the defense, man. I learned a lot from that game. He treats him as ball head stepchild. I don't like that.
I don't think it's that he don't respect him. I think he's quiet as is kept. He kind of a weirdo in his own fucking way.
And he's an arrogant son of a bitch too. It's him and Caleb are having an arrogant contest.
They do hand in hand.
Yeah.
So he only be thinking about stuff he got to do with the offense.
Yeah.
Look how Caleb's looking at him right now. He loves him.
That's what I said earlier. Look at. I wonder if it'll be inappropriate if I make him. He's thinking right now, I'm gonna give him my game ball if he gives me a game ball.
Right. That's what he's thinking right now. With
that C on his chest for cunt.
And it might not show up.
Yeah, look at that celebration that go back to that the celebration you just gave to Sweat.
All right. Who's that preacher guy? I want to know. Where's Ian Cunningham? All right, let's do it.
Might not show up on the.
What the fuck is that?
Hey, it's just a credit to everybody in this room, bro. I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here without y'all.
Or maybe that's the Sweat celebration.
Yeah, it is a Sweat celebration. But he made it look more zesty.
Hey, I wonder do they get anything for getting game balls?
It might be in some people's contracts.
Yeah, because they get certain penalties. They get fined by like the team and the coaches for certain penalties that they get in a game. So I wonder if when they get game balls out, do they like, hey, you get XYZ or whatever. You know,
Well,
You don't get shit but a ball. Now,
Right, well-
however, this is the playoffs, so they are getting playoff checks.
well,
and these are-
that's different. I'm talking about this. You get fined by your coaches or your team for when you make penalties. I'm not talking about like a personal foul, that type of shit. 'Cause I
right.
know
No,
the
you don't
league-
get a check for
Oh,
game
fuck.
balls, is what he's saying.
the legal fine. But I was just asking, do they get something if they?
No, you don't
what
get it.
Is there any incentive other than
Yes,
just the ball? and
because
getting out?
yes, if you watch historic players, even when they might color code this very ball,
Yeah,
but
the
then it'll
stats
be
from the
marked.
game.
Yeah, it'll be stamped with the game, and since this is a playoff ball, it'll be worth something. So it's something that goes into your own personal coffers, or you can
Okay.
leave it in the Bears history room. Well, the Bears don't want that shit. They don't want that.
You
Super
see
Bowl
Devin
game balls.
Hester's trophy room. That motherfucker got every football that he returned for a touchdown, or every touchdown he's ever made, whether
As
it
he
was
should.
receiving or around the top. And then he's like, "Where's the one for the Super Bowl?" The lady asked him. He said, "Oh no, that was right there in this case." So all of the other balls, he got them up on the ceiling going around, but the Super Bowl touchdown, he got that one like in the glass case thing right
Did
there.
y'all
in
see him at
ceiling.
the game? He was in the booth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen him.
Yeah.
Urlacher was out there in the in the tailgate, drinking and smoking and eating and partying. Him
There's
and
a lot of
his wife and his
ex-players out
brother.
there.
Well, if y'all think a lot of them was there for this game, wait till the next game.
Now what they do that I've heard this year is every interception that they make, they take the ball and they put it in a cage in the defensive backs room.
Yeah,
Or,
history room.
Yeah. And every
yeah?
interception ball they got this year
Because
is in
they
this
breaking
cage
records.
room. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's love.
But the team agreed to that. The players.
Yeah.
4th and 10. 4th and 10. I don't think either one of his feet was.
How he acts 7 years from now.
There goes another zesty celebration from Oz. I think he's got to go. So I know he's doing it. He's doing it at a certain level, though. I understand he's doing that.
He makes everything zesty, huh?
Yeah.
Would
you call him a bear?
I said last.
Oz?
Yeah.
Hell no. Caleb, in the first half, I was saying no. But you got to say he's a bear. Ace, you got to come around to that. If you're ready to come around on, is Caleb a bear?
Yeah, we're working
those
on
move
it.
back on him, you can say he's a bear.
We're working on
He's
it.
a bear, bro. He's a bear. It's just a hard bear to grasp.
Yeah,
he's a
yeah,
bear.
he's a builder bear. You're still working on him. You know what I mean? You saw him over there on the sideline cussing everybody out. I'm like, hey, you saw him. He's getting there.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to slap the shit out of his ass, but it didn't happen. He's the quarterback.
Yeah, he's a quarterback.
Caleb is our quarterback.
And I'm telling you, don't put hands on them homosexuals. They've been fighting their whole life. You better be ready. They fight
He's
you like a woman.
asexual. He's not autosexual. He's not a homosexual.
They fight you like a woman and a man. They're gonna scratch, kick you in the balls, try to put your eyes out and punch you.
Caleb is our quarterback.
You make your money in the regular season, but in the postseason,
You want to show off his nails.
legacy, your name, everything, and so that's us.
You see what he's talking about after a wild card game? This guy.
Mm-hmm.
You make your money in the regular season,
Make your
but
money in the
postseason,
regular season.
legacy, your name, everything, and so that's us. That's us. It's not me. I'm not.
Look at the team president
I said
back
last
here.
night.
Listening
Yeah,
to
Ben
this.
You make your money in the regular
Ben
season,
Johnson
Not
told
his
me
head.
this shit
but in the
this week.
postseason,
Look at him.
legacy, your name, everything, and so that's us. That's us. It's not me. I'm not. Obviously, game ball or whatever. That's us. Us.
Look at Pose like I'm gonna get one here.
We have to get better. All right. We have to.
Look at Debbie Downer. He's like me, Diesel. Y'all want to, just talk about all the good
Crown
shit.
him. You want to crown each other.
Yeah, everybody want to crown everybody. He's right. This is his job.
Start. We have to be on the details. We have to execute.
Damn right.
Pin all of that to be able to get where we want to go. And I want to be here. I want to do this with y'all. Yes, sir. So it starts tomorrow. Starts
What
next.
does he mean? I want to be here, Ace. Was that a
Yeah.
Freudian slip?
Like what? Nobody even asked you about me. You can't even go anywhere for 5 fucking years. What are you talking about?
Isn't it an assumption that
He's probably talking about the teammates. I want you to be here, so I want to do it with y'all because your ass might not be here.
Well, he said that about his buddy Walker. Like, yeah, you never know who's gonna be here next year. You know, damn, this motherfucker just tied the game up against the Packers with a touchdown catch. You never know.
I think you're partially right, but he slipped out. He said, "I want to be here." He letting everybody know. The president back there, listen. All his bosses are right there behind him. Fuck you mean you want to be here?
Yo, and I want to be here. I want to do this with y'all. Yes, sir. So it starts tomorrow. Starts the next day. Yeah. Let's go, bro.
I think he means I want to be here in these playoffs. You know what I mean? I want to be getting Super Bowls, and I think that's what he meant.
I don't think he was saying that shit. I think he's negotiating his next damn contract.
Nah. He's so weird, man. That motherfucker. He just put some silly putty in his mouth, some Play-Doh or whatever. Give him some jawbreakers or something, man. Something where he can't.
Oh yeah, they had him in the slow classes. His parents are rich though, and he can throw that football. That's why they would have kept him at Ray, because they don't like you lowering them Iowa test scores. You better, but I think Ace is right, because I heard him in the post game thing. It sounded like he was negotiating his next contract already. And after the game, I'm like, bro, what is you talking about?
So his agent might be talking to him like Mahomes' agent, like after 3 years, 4 years. 3 years, make them pay you to stay here, and make them give you a monumental contract. Forget the 5 year extension or the 5. Yeah,
you get a licensing deal, and they're gonna. Yeah, I got you. You're gonna be the first player to break this rookie deal. Shit. Yeah. That'll never happen. If he's playing for me, I'm signing him on it.
If he did that, he won't be in the league, because the NFL will collude and be like, "Hey, nobody sign him."
Nobody. They didn't do it for Mahomes.
No, Mahomes didn't do that. He didn't break the.
No, he sure did.
That was after his rookie contract was over.
It was after his third year.
Fourth
this
year.
This is his second year, Ace.
They gave him a $1 billion contract. They knew that motherfucker.
They didn't give him no $1 billion. He got like $400 million, and he's below
$500 million. They gave him, yeah.
No,
he got $500 million in the second contract, Ace.
Yeah, that was after his third season. His fourth season, I believe. They didn't even go into the fifth year option.
Well, no. Yeah, and they're not going to go into the fifth year option for Caleb.
It didn't break his rookie deal, and
that's what he negotiated. They're not going to break his rookie deal either, but he wants an extension, and he's negotiating for it.
Well, he's a year early.
He can do all of that all he wants to.
Right.
He ain't going nowhere, and at the best, they can always franchise him.
And they can pick up his fifth year option and then franchise tag him and then sit him down like this.
Do that.
And then I have Diesel sit down with him like, look, I don't know what your proclivities are, but you're going to train our next quarterback. Sit back.
Right. Sit your ass down here. We're gonna get this money.
Justin Fields back.
Right.
We're gonna send the La Cosa Nostra to talk to him. Like, listen here. You want a new contract, we're gonna get it to you, but you gotta give certain advances to the family. Blah, blah, blah. And everything will be okay.
That's Antoine Randall, Thornton guy, sick of East product. Played quarterback and point guard. He was all state at both positions.
Yeah, he was. Looking like he just smoked some Philly blunts or some Swiss.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at him if he did.
God
he probably got the whole room reeking.
God bless him. It's legal in Chicago. That's
he
why
probably taking edibles and smoking the
Yeah, he's like, hey, hold that up.
He ain't
smoking. Here come Poles. Here come Warren, man. Put that down, man. Wait till they leave up out.
But he got football injuries.
It was legal in Michigan too, so
Yeah.
He likes the
he played
states.
I think he played more than his rookie year. He got like two rookie, he got another full contract. He's with the Steelers.
Who, Pauls?
No,
Antoine Randall.
Oh yeah. He balled.
Yeah. But Move on. I mean, this little prick is giving out game balls.
Who is?
This guy.
He's showing his authority.
The quarterback.
Oh, God.
Stay in your lane.
15 years Bears, they said, it's the,
That ain't no problem
haven't
with this
beaten,
stuff.
Green Bay.
I didn't either, but when I look at it, he's done this twice now, and I've never seen any other quarterback do it.
Let him play and let him play.
Showing
off
his sales. All right, I'll let y'all hear it.
Or whatever, whatever, right?
Maybe after a Super Bowl, but I'm gonna let it play.
Talk heavy. Look at this guy right here. First playoff win. Everything he's done for us as a coach, everything the other coaches have done for us. Mm-hmm. And it started with him, with bringing in everybody and, and all of that, right? And for me personally, he's been get emotional.
I'd have felt better if he was giving this to Poles.
For me personally, he's been monumental in my life so far. Yeah. And
it's a backhand shot at all the previous coaches he's had in Chicago.
Yeah, fuck those coaches. You can say it out loud. Fuck those coaches I had before this year.
To his first playoff win as a Chicago Bear.
He's giving out game balls.
You make sure when
Ace,
you talk
look at
to
the preacher. Watch the preacher, Ace.
Like that.
Look at the preacher.
Yeah, let me.
You gonna? There's something going on. Look at the president. Look how they looking at him. We said he was a little boy toy. That's why they wanted him.
They all got proclivities. It look like.
Yeah, Poles don't.
You make sure when you talk to the media, you talk to them how this crowd tonight.
Hell yeah.
Difference. Yeah. They made a difference. All right, man. I'm so proud of you guys to do what you just did. I said it at halftime, right? This is one that you'll never forget.
Yes, sir.
This is one you'll never forget. All right. Bring it on in.
Poles looks a little disheveled, like
he ain't getting no credit for. He ain't getting credit for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he look like he's been eating a lot during the holidays.
Yeah.
Suits don't fit no more.
No. Going to the dispensary.
Like, look at his collar, bro. You can't get an Oxford. I mean, you can't get a button down. You can't. Come on, man. You're not going to the cleaners.
General manager of the Chicago Bears.
Yeah. Why is your collar coming up? And are you wearing the dirty Air Ones?
You got some dirty Jordans on, I think. Go back, you'll see him.
You're gonna get better. You better get better. Good, better, better.
Yes, Black Jordan.
Good, better, better. Never let it run. He's gonna get better. You better get better. Bears on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he not shining no more like he used to. Maybe he had a couple cocktails this game. It's the playoffs.
I mean, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for everybody, man. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, who else are you going to give? Who else are you going to give game balls to, Caleb?
That's it. That game. That's about it.
I think the team. I think because it's like a team thing. It would have been weird if Ryan Poles would have gave him the game ball.
But Ryan Poles doesn't deserve shit. He should have been fired at the beginning of the season. Hopefully, Ben Johnson's draft picks keep working on into the next draft, and then we can see.
I ain't gonna say that. You got to give him some credit.
I don't have to give him shit.
You got to give him some credit, bro.
He's been a general manager for 3 years, and all his draft picks are shit.
Not all of them.
He got Caleb Williams, man. What you talking about?
A trained chimp could have picked Caleb Williams with the number one pick.
Hold it. He brought in
you as an advisor.
He brought in Edmonds.
You would have had Jaden Daniels here hurt, and we would have been 6-5 this year.
He brought in Edmonds.
I wouldn't have had Justin Fields here like your ass won't.
He brought in who?
He brought in Brisker, Edwards, Edmonds.
Came right on time, didn't he?
Yeah, he brought in Brisker, Edmonds, Edwards. He revamped the offensive line.
No, that was Ben Johnson. The offensive line didn't get revamped to this year, and all them other draft picks that aren't on the team anymore or on their way off the team are Paul's picks. All those third-round picks. He
brought in Stevenson. He brought in the running back.
He's going to be gone too.
He brought in Swift. You know what I mean? Those guys he did before
you can't not give him any credit, bro.
But he doubled down on Eberflus, and that was his main mistake. He had Hall of Fame Jones here. He made plenty of mistakes. So to tell me that all of his mistakes,
but you're not giving him any credit.
Yeah, we're not saying he didn't make a bunch of mistakes.
We ain't saying he made mistakes, but you got to give him some fucking credit, bro.
His credit goes to the new head coach that came in here for $13 million and the players that this new head coach wanted.
He brought him here.
No,
he brought him
Kevin
here.
Warren did.
So you don't give him credit.
A trained chimp would have brought Ben Johnson in as the head coach.
Not necessarily, because Ben Johnson
no.
said the only team he wanted to be with was the Bears, and that's based upon how Poles was running the organization. No, you can't.
That wasn't based on that.
Oh, okay.
What was it based on?
It was based on we had a number one quarterback here. And
you picked the Bears to go 12-5 last season. We all knew they had a roster. Everybody was saying they had a roster last year. And
the general manager is the one that doubled down on the damn head coach we had last year. And then watch that whole damn thing blow up and watch those players quit on him. And then he had nothing to say until we got to the offseason this year. And the damn president of the team little boyed his ass in front of the media and brought in a new head coach, and the new head coach told him the players that he wanted, and that's what happened.
So you're ready to move off Poles?
I've been ready to move off Poles.
He's been ready to move off him since he got rid of Justin Fields. That's the bottom line.
No, I've been ready to move off of him too, but I'm just saying, hey, look, we won a wild card game.
Yeah.
We're gonna mess around and win a divisional playoff round. At some point, you got to give the brother some credit. He is black. Just because he's got a white wife doesn't mean
any credit. You're not trying to give him any credit. Like anybody,
got a white wife don't mean you got to hold
anybody that's successful
white wife
that he brought in. It ain't because of him. And anybody that's messing up, it's because of him.
Well, he
hasn't brought anybody into Ben Johnson guy here.
Shout out to the Snow Bunnies.
Yeah, he want to give all the white coaches credit for everything.
Yeah, you're damn right.
All right, well, Hank, we need your 2-minute assessment, and then you missed the segment. They went in on your boy Edmonds. Nobody here wants to re-sign him. Diesel said he'll sit him down and tell him your job next season is to train the rookie we brought in. And after that, your ass is out of town. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Prelude to coach.
Ace said he'll re-sign him with a very team-friendly deal. He wants to pay him Cracker Jacks and peanuts to come back. I was like, damn, I wish Incl was here for this segment.
Well, guess what? Yeah, I guess my ears must have been ringing. You talked me up. I'm here now. Yeah, I ain't going to keep talking about my butt in there.
I want to put him in a trade deal to get Max Crosby.
He said Max Crosby.
Yeah, he's having a fantasy. He's delusional.
Max Crosby and some draft picks, and
he's been looking at corn liquor again.
Get Bush Stud out of here and get Max Crosby over here because the Raiders need some salary cap relief, and we need a pass rusher.
Ace, you've been drinking at Tennessee whiskey, I see, and I'm gonna recommend you to stay away from that bullshit.
We'll see what happens in the offseason.
At least he's coming around though. Because him and Diesel, I was trying to bring in a veteran pass rusher on the offseason, and they was bougie. We're going to get our gay little dome stadium, and we don't need these old players. They getting hurt. I'm like, nah, we need a dog in this bitch.
Let me say this, man. This is crazy. In case y'all didn't know, Edmonds made a big play on that defensive side. Y'all must have forgot that in the second half. So the whole defense played like ass. I was listening to the show. They did play like ass the whole first half.
Go ahead, get your 2 minutes on.
I know that's right.
Go ahead.
They played the first half. It was terrible. Everybody played terrible. The offense played terrible. Caleb looked like ass. I thought he was playing for Green Bay the whole first half. He was on the take. The defense felt like the whole defense was on the take because we didn't look good. I don't know if we got lost in the lights. The big moment was too big for us at that time, for coaching staff, Ben Johnson, everybody. We just looked like ass. But something happened in that halftime. A speech was given. I don't know by who. They had a come to Jesus moment. And for some reason, it was like night and day. And a light turned on, and our defense showed the fuck up and showed the hell out. And that's all we could ask for. They allowed them just to score 6 points in that whole second half. That's saying something. From what we playing in the first half of that defense to the end, that's saying something. Caleb decided he wanted to start using a tight end that we've been having the past few games. He decided to want to throw it to him and not look for the end zone every time. Shout out to him for something happening. I don't know who got in his ass, pause, as the young people would say, but they did something. So my 2 minutes, that first half, everybody got a goddamn F, even the special teams. I don't give a damn.
No, not special.
Like
Yeah. Everybody.
I mean, he sounds like words. Let him get his 2 minutes. Go ahead.
So, but that second half, again, whoever gave the speech the second half, we need to put that shit in a bottle and save it for the rest of the playoffs. And if they do that, we're going to the Super Bowl. And we're not only going, we're going to win. So, shout out to them guys for playing a better second half, for turning it on and doing what they need to do. But my overall grade, I would have to at least give it about a C+ because I got to factor in that first half. I have to. For the coaching staff, Caleb, C-. You know, I got to give him credit for what he did do. He did it. The defense, I will give them a B-. I'll leave it there.
Man, he came in with low grades for Hink after a wild card victory.
You're going to get, but of course, because where his guy is, he gives him the beat.
I can't.
Oh, because y'all went in on this guy.
Where his guy
It's
is,
the playoffs, baby. It's the playoffs. I don't grade the same in the playoffs.
You damn right, Ace. Say it again.
man.
And Diesel, while I was
ain't
gone, did you say FGB?
No.
Go to hell, Diesel. Go to hell.
You don't need me to say that.
He didn't say it, and our head coach said it, Hink, in the locker room at the start of the season.
Nah, that's what I was about to get to. Our head coach is saying it. He didn't worry about being censored. He said, FG, I hate them guys. I know that's
didn't
right.
he?
Did you
stood on it,
This guy's been living in the city for 9 months. This
Stood
guy
on
grew up
business.
in the city.
Stood on business.
Did you see how he didn't want to shake LaFleur's hand?
He shouldn't have. You don't shake the hands of your enemy.
Spit in his hand. I almost thought he spit in his hand. And
You don't shake the hands of your enemy.
Yeah, he probably put a booger in his hand. He probably put a booger in his hand when he walked past.
But out of respect of the game, he did what he had to do as a leader.
That's for the kids who are watching.
That's right. He got sons. He got to show sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Lead by example.
Hey, LaFleur was trying to do one of those, and he was like,
no, but LaFleur did that same shit to him at the game 1.
Got
beat up
3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We don't forget.
Yeah.
So what do you mean Edmonds saved the game? You mean that play that was pass interference that they didn't call? You talking about that one? That play?
Hey, if it wasn't no flag and it wasn't a play, it doesn't matter.
I know you ain't talking about that play.
Whatever it takes to get the win. That's all.
They don't call it, ain't no penalty.
You saw him get burnt for a touchdown.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Say it for the slow people in the back. They might didn't hurt you. You say it again.
but
ain't no
they
flag,
was going
ain't
back
no
to
penalty.
that. You know what I'm saying? He had got beat on that same route earlier that game.
Yeah, they've been getting beat the whole damn game.
And that was in the first
half.
half. That was in the first half.
And the Pack was running picks all game too. They wasn't calling that, bro. They was getting away with picks.
Yeah.
Hey,
well,
man,
I mean,
look,
it's the best.
I was so happy, man, after that game, man. I had to get my defibrillator. I got to keep it right beside me for the next week. I got to charge it up.
Who's your MVP? Who was your defensive player of the game, Hink?
Defensive.
if you
can we actually pick one?
If you say that name, I'm going to right through this goddamn screen on you. Don't you say that name. Don't you say it.
I'm saying it just because you said not to say it now. Shout out to Bush Stud. I stop saying that.
Big ups to Edmonds, man.
Shout out to Edmonds, man. You don't disrespect that man's name like that. That man was doing his job.
Yeah, allegedly.
His teammate went out on injury. He said, "Man, I got to make sure."
Thank goodness, because that's when the defense turned the tide.
Jackson came in. But Jackson looked good though. I give Jackson credit. He came in ball, didn't he? He did.
But who was your defensive player of the game?
I'm gonna go with Sweat. I'm gonna go with Sweat.
That's it. He's a man of culture. That's what I went with too. I went with Sweat. Who's your MVP of that game?
Coasting. I got to give it to Loveland, man.
I think we all said the same thing. Yeah, I was leaning towards
third and Loveland, baby.
Towards the quarterback, but his first half was a little too negative.
Yeah, them two interceptions. kept me out there.
48 passes. My God.
Yeah.
He only ended up with a 78 passer rating, but he got over 4,000.
If I didn't get with Loveland, I would have gave it to DJ Moore.
I gave him a game ball. These
That's
guys
my
have
DJ.
proclivities. Hink, Diesel, for the first time in his history, he moved back on to a quarterback. He's back on Caleb after that game.
I bet it pained him to do it, didn't Diesel?
Yeah, it did, but I got no quarrels. I got no quarrels about it.
God damn.
He, for us to win the division, make the playoffs, and then win a playoff game in that fashion against that team with that situation, I got no problems. Because now we playing with house money. Even if we lose this next game or whatever, it's been a successful season. So
even if we lose, the NFC Championship goes to Chicago, baby.
Yeah, look, let me say this, Diesel. We made the playoffs, and nobody expected us to make the playoff. I was good right there. Rookie coach, second-year quarterback, didn't know what we was going to do with our defensive because we didn't have no pass rush at all. So I was happy just to make the playoffs. Everything
I was
from
too.
here on out
I was too.
It's cherry on top.
Like we said at the start, it was house money already with this game. But to win this game against the team we won it against in the fashion that we did is something to be said. And so I have to give him his props, and I have to get back on it because things that he still got to work on, I can see him still, getting better at that next year. But yeah, I have to get back on this bandwagon, even if it sucked a little bit to suck it up and do it. But yeah,
it sounds like that's enough for you guys. Y'all just want to win a playoff game and start over again next year.
Hold on, Ace, don't do that. Ace, don't.
It does sound like that.
Ace, what we're saying is, my beginning of my season, I was hoping we could just make the playoff. That's what I was asking.
You got to change your goal.
Okay, I can agree with that.
You go to college, you're hoping you can get a C average. Now you got a B. Now you start thinking, all right, maybe I can go to grad school.
Yeah, maybe I can get on Dean's list or something.
I'm just going to go back and shuffle around.
No. That's what you say like in the same.
Well, you act like I'm hoping that we lose the next fucking game. I mean, that's not it. I'm saying whether we
that's what it sounds
like. Lose the next game. I feel it's already been a success.
No, don't gaslight us.
Ace just trolled because we pissed him off. We're talking about he don't want to give Ryan Post.
We got a home playoff game. We trying to get to the damn NFC Championship game at home.
Hopefully, play for the Papa Bear Hallis Trophy.
Yeah,
we going. Ace, I feel it, man. We going.
If you think it will be it. Let's have it.
I said it after we beat the Eagles in Philly. We will be playing for the Papa Bear Hallis Trophy. Now, that's the point where I'm like, if we lose that game, I really don't care.
Listen, like I said, it's house money for me now, bro. I'm good. It ain't like I want us to lose the next game, but it's house money for me at this point.
Well, what does that loss mean for FGB, and what does it mean? Is Matt LaFleur on the clock? And would you bring him in and replace Declan Doyle? I know it's a lot of questions, but what does this loss mean for the Pack, Matt LaFleur, and would you bring him in to replace Declan Doyle if he's available to be your offensive coordinator?
That's for them motherfucking Packers to figure out. That ain't our shit. That's for their ass to figure that shit out.
If the Packers was
coming here,
if the Packers was stupid enough to fire him, he'll have a job soon. Next week.
Yeah.
And if he was willing to come here, definitely I would allow him to come here and be the OC for the Bears.
But you didn't want Mike McCarthy because he's an
ain't coming here.
Y'all ain't
consistent. What the fuck is you talking about?
I said Mike McCarthy is on my short list for head coach. They didn't want to do it. Now he wants to bring in Matt LaFleur in to be the offensive coordinator.
I don't give a damn about Mike McCarthy. And Mike McCarthy is where he is, where he at. He's fired.
No. Ben Johnson was
he's a hot name this year.
Fucking come here. You crazy? He can't stand that dude.
Well, if Ben Johnson wanted him in, would you be okay with that, Diesel?
No.
Thank you. At least Diesel's consistent. He don't want no Packer in here. Would you want LaFleur in here? I'd take him to replace Declan Doyle and get him up in my brain trust and have him up in the booth high-fiving.
I wouldn't want him, and I think he's going to end up at
I'd take him
if he gets fired. I wouldn't be surprised he's at Baltimore.
He'd be like he's under a fucking one of them spy agencies for the Packers. As far as I'm concerned, I don't want
not when they fire his ass.
Yeah, not if they fire him.
I want. Look, you can fire him. Come to mutual terms to resign, whatever you want to label it. I don't trust them dudes from Green Bay.
I haven't listened to Courtney Cronin since she got outed as a Packer fan. Just can't do it. She running around the local media on ESPN. She's the bear analyst, and she's a fucking Packer fan.
Now
that
listen,
makes no sense to me.
Remember when I pointed her out initially?
The biggest hypocrite ever.
She started covering the Bears, and I was like, every time I hear her talk, she talking negative about
negative. You did say that.
Looking this way.
She ran Justin Fields out of town.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I don't like her. So anytime she got comments to jump on the bandwagon, I don't want to hear that.
She's still negative.
I think she biased. Yeah, I don't.
Who would y'all rather have come to Chicago in a divisional game, or you can say it don't matter? So it's either going to be Philly if they win this game, or it's going to be Matthew Trashford with his hurt hand coming in Chicago. Who would y'all prefer to play?
It don't matter who shows up in Chicago. Belt to ass.
That's a good one, man. Philly with the experience and everything, if they were to come here, but the offense is somewhat limited. And
we already beat them in Philly.
The Rams, on the other hand, the offense is more high powered.
We owe them something too.
They supposedly had a good defense, but to me, Philly's defense is more equipped for the playoffs. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Who's got the better quarterback in y'all eyes for
playoffs? It'd be damn.
Yeah,
are you talking about the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl champion quarterback? Or are you talking about the past Super Bowl champion quarterback?
I know. This is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with Ace, man. For both, I think Philly. I hate to say it. You want to be the best, you got to beat the best. Just like I wanted Green Bay, and everybody was nervous about that. Not y'all, but we got to get over our demons and just start slaying these dragons. So if you want to beat the Super Bowl, you want to be the Super Bowl champ, beat the Super Bowl champs at home, bring them in your city. And the Rams, man, Matthew Trashford, I don't crown him because I remember he was in Detroit. I never respected him coming to Chicago.
And he didn't want to play here in January.
Sure didn't.
And he barely won that game against the Panthers. The Panthers had that game.
And the Panthers beat them at home earlier this season.
Yeah, and I don't know, bro. With the two differences in those two teams, man, it's like whoever, because they both do shit.
But we got Jalen Johnson back to help with that receiver Philly got, who was running around like crazy with us.
Now I don't think anybody can stick Puka.
Look, I'd rather play the Rams. They have to make that long drive, that long flight.
Yeah,
to a cold city.
Yeah,
they're in the dome, so they not used to deal with the elements.
Like that.
Yeah, we seen how they struggled against Carolina.
We'll be like that soon after y'all get your fancy dome stadium. But go ahead. Nobody's writing the Bears and complaining.
We seen how the Rams played in the elements of Carolina, and now you talking about some snow, possibly cold weather, 20 degrees,
below zero even.
Yes. And then we get that run game going. I like what we can do against them.
And Stafford's throwing hand is hurt. So we got one who prefer the Rams. Ace said he's gonna rub his bum on the fence. What about you, Diesel? You rubbing your bum on the fence?
Yeah, I don't care because both of them pose a different kind of threat. So I don't want to pick my poison. Whoever it is, bring it on.
All right, we got two bum rubbers, and I'm going with the Eagles. And Hink's going with the Rams. Appreciate you making the decision, Hink. You know what I mean? And not straddling the fence. All right.
I'm not straddling the fence. I don't give a damn who comes here. Belt to ass. And we're going to the championship game. I don't think Seattle is equipped to win their game. They've been off for a week, 2 weeks, not playing football. and they didn't do too damn well in the last game.
49ers just threw a touchdown on a double reverse. Oh, shit, they caught the flag, though. Might come back.
Belt to ass. Let's
Damn
go, Big
refs.
Ass.
Damn refs. You're ruining everything. Taking all the fun out of the
What they
game.
going to call
we got
man
money on this
downfield?
game.
Might be a man down. Oh, it's on Philadelphia. It's a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
That get them the lead.
17.
If they make the extra point. If they make the
17,
extra
16,
point.
yeah. And then the fourth quarter.
That brings San Fran to Chicago.
You know them. You know we all know them extra points ain't guaranteed. We seen that last night.
Not in Chicago.
Not in Chicago. They ain't.
Oh, no. They ain't guaranteed in Philly either. They be missing them in Philadelphia too.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
Hey, what's up, GQ? It's Caleb Williams here.
He was in GQ, and the Q was for queer.
Back of the University of Southern California. Trojans is my 10 essentials.
That's the official term.
His dog can call him queer, but you can.
It's your quarterback, these though. You move back.
These right here are extremely special to me. Started off, we got my signature on top, Caleb Williams, which is really
branding,
cool. And then on the inside, I got
but
my
they don't
number.
wear wireless headphones because they don't want to get they don't want their phones to get hacked.
And if I'm this company, I'm mad at his weird ass that we got number 13 on all these headphones and you wearing number 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's the 13 about? What's that?
That was his number in college.
That was his college number.
But then he let the veteran wide receiver get it, who's back in San Diego now. What was his name?
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
So he looked out for him, and now it came back to bite him.
I mean, I don't know if he looked out for him. He should have. Man, there's no way Keenan Allen on a 1-year rental should have been able to take the generational quarterback's number. That's an organizational problem.
Yeah, that's a Ryan's Paul problem.
I agree. And then once Keenan left, Caleb just stayed with the 18.
Yeah.
Initials, CW, which is 5 fingers, because I paint my nails. You know, it's part of my routine.
Are you serious? Are y'all serious?
During the week. You know, it's a lot of noise during the week. There's a lot of talking trash. And when you go to the nail salon, I throw my beats on and I
goes to the nail salon and throws beats.
Is this an AI talking?
No.
I can sit down and put my head back and kind of just let the nail tech go at it. The Heisman Trophy is bronze, so they wanted to tribute some headphones to the Heisman moment that I had, which was really cool of them. Oh, come here, buddy. His name's Super.
That's his dog. He took it to that hot dog spot where you get free hot dogs with Ben Johnson. The dog showed up, but Caleb wasn't there when the day they was giving out free hot dogs. The first day.
My nickname on the football field is Superman. I wanted to make
his nickname is Superman.
Mm-hmm. That's a cat.
Well, this is back when he was in college, so it's Hero Ball.
The bootleg version kind of name, you know. I've had a couple bulldogs in my, what's to do is cuddle, and he actually has 2 beds. He lives like a king, to be honest with you.
Shit. Wait a minute.
And, see something every single day that, is always going to love you and give you company, and all he wants to do is cuddle, and he actually has 2 beds. He lives like a king, to be honest with you.
No, I know.
Last year. It says hashtag.
Tell him to make this. It's just they go through different media campaigns like the Heisman House and Nike and but as agent, but this is too much.
Well, it's things Heisman Trophy winner Caleb Williams can't live without. GQ
Kneel
Sports.
and nudge. I didn't want to feel like a freshman again, going to another school and having to start over everything, like just completely everything. USC with the new coaches here and kind of weird.
Uh-oh. Ginger beer.
These 2 beautiful thirst-quenching drinks right here are my favorite things in the world. And I don't really know if it's healthy.
Look at that cute little bottle. And you're telling me you're a world-class athlete. You don't know if it's healthy.
No, it's not healthy, you son of a bitch.
If it's got the word beer in it, most likely it's not fucking healthy.
Correct.
He's going with ginger. He's going with the ginger part.
He's going to end up at
the
Balco.
healthy part.
he going to end up at
How many I drink? It's not an unhealthy drink, but how many I drink could be pretty unhealthy. I drink about 3 of these a day. I drink it with every meal. I don't carry them with me, but maybe I might start. Whenever I get home, I go straight to the fridge and I grab one of these. It's the first thing I grab. Cold ginger beer. Fever Tree right now is the best one, I believe. Goals in life, but my last end goal was to travel the world. I just used this buddy for an awesome trip that I was able to, take my mom on for about 2 weeks. We went to Positano, it's a vertical city, and it's beautiful. There, they do everything fresh. A particular meal that I had in Amalfi Coast Positano was this white fish, I believe it was Dover sole. Yeah, they brought it out in a whole, team with it, and they, pulled the spine out of it right there in front of you. They picked out the little bones that was left in it. It was covered in a lemon sauce that, let's see. Got these around last year. I was holding them. I didn't want to wear them. I didn't want to take them out the box. And I'm not a box guy. I throw all my boxes away. Shoes are meant to be worn. But I kept these in the boxes because I really wanted to keep everything all together. As you can see, I didn't even tie this. It came like this. I just slipped my feet in, and they're for sure my that travels with us. It's candy everywhere. It's probably not the best thing for me. It's not that bad when you're actually moving and working out.
When he gets older, he'll start not eating stuff like this, and all young athletes do this.
No, this year he stopped eating that shit, and he's not gonna do these zesty ass.
Yeah, well, you don't know.
You just sit around all day and eat these. That nobody can see.
Bring out your zest, Budweiser Light.
Than the person that's wearing it, so it's pretty sick. I've always been a little bit of a bigger kid. I got tree trunks for legs, and it's all the training that I've had to do. Gone to Catholic schools and things like that. It kind of just carried over, and now I actually wear it for.
Altar boy.
So this pouch right here is my prize there, as one might say. Feel good, look good, and play good. Here's the chrome hearts and belts.
But his butterfly purse and his butterfly belt is curl and his Goyer purse.
So this pouch right here.
Well, they're calling it a pouch, Ace. You know.
Okay, well, you call it whatever you want to.
Eddie Bauer portfolio, but a leather.
Yeah.
I used to call those purses back in the day too, and I saw little house people walking around with them. You got your little purse and shit.
My prized possession. Anywhere I am, this is with me. I love the color. It doesn't stand out too much. If you know what it is, you know what it is. I have a bunch of different chargers in here.
They had him going through his purse.
I have my Apple Pen. I have a pen in here.
I'm in the NFL now. My purse is bigger.
You remember D-Wade had this, what's in your purse? Now he's doing it. They got to strip black men of their manhood publicly.
Now D-Wade is a Bears fan now. He's celebrating the Bears victory last night, and
I think his son is a transsexual.
Bluegrass.
He's long hair.
That doesn't mean he's not a Bears fan.
God damn.
So I'm not, looking around.
We're not making this
up. I always have my iPad with me. I can text on this iPad. I use my Apple Pen to do plays and everything. A couple plays right here. I don't know if I can show you plays. I had to give up to all the other teams I watch. But I just have a bunch of notes on here. I got it all. Everything goes in here. One of the most precious things in my life. And I don't want to get all emotional over this thing. It's a lifestyle, for sure. It's something that gets me out of everything.
It's a lifestyle.
Teamwork, communication. I don't play any single-player games.
All right. That's your quarterback, you guys. I just wanted to
Caleb is our quarterback, damn it.
Yeah, he's our quarterback. I'm in on him. It would have been ironic. Diesel was moving back on him. I swear, I was about to move off his ass. When he was running and still sliding short of them first downs in the fucking playoffs. Did you see that?
In the playoffs?
It's the playoffs, bro.
But and that was in the first half. But
second half, go ahead.
He died forward.
He didn't. He got the first
on
one play. He sure did.
Well, again, we need to bottle whoever gave that goddamn speech. I don't know who it was. We need to say that for the rest of the season.
I seen
Josh Allen. A mix of crack and steroids.
Josh Allen did the same thing in the second half of that game today. He had the first down and he slid, and they marked him short, and then they had to do a tush push or something to get it. But he sure did. He slid and thought he had. And look, this is how biased they are. They gave him the first down, and the announcers are like, "No, he's short. He's short." And then they did the replay or the review.
Yeah, but at least when he slid, he thought he had it. Caleb slides
You know
4
he didn't.
yards short when all he got to do is,
yeah.
man, make a play and run forward towards us. Sometimes you're going to get tackled, man. It's called tackle football. You're going to get tackled.
Yeah. And Allen, they was banging him. So he had to make some decisions after a while.
I thought he got hurt at one play in the first half, man. He got tackled and they fell on his head.
Oh, yeah.
And
he
he was like
concussed.
to the side.
He might be out.
Look, he took his helmet off immediately on the field and was like, ugh.
But they didn't take him in the tent?
No. Never.
You can't take him in the tent.
He should have missed a play.
Because if you take him in the tent, immediately the motherfucker's gonna buzz down like, is he okay? Is he
right? He out 2 weeks, and that's costing everybody money. You got the advertisers.
I think the only thing that saved him is he got up like immediately after the pile got up, and then he took his helmet off and was like wiping it on his face. But I knew when they landed on him, I was like, man, that looked like that hurt.
He took the smelling sauce out of his pouch and rubbed it against his nose, woke his ass back up.
Hey, D-Dot, pull up. D-Dot in the building. Okay, the link's pinned in the chat if anybody wants to pull up. Y'all, we can't do a preview of the game next week because up until now we still don't know who we playing. But we can do keys of victory from the Bears side. Like just a general. What y'all think we need to clean up if you're talking to the team right now, not knowing who we're playing?
Well, we're playing against. Let me go with this. We're playing against either a team from the NFC East or the NFC West.
Yeah, true.
So we need to run the damn football. Neither one of them have proven that they can stop the damn run. And, and Captain Hero can do whatever he got to do in the second half, but we want them plays in the first half. And if we wear them down in the first half with the run, then the second half becomes a lot more easier. So we got to run the damn football and keep coasting Loveland in the game. Don't start trying to get smart and figure we can go to the wide receivers this game because they saw us hit the tight end for all these passes the last game. Go what's working. If they can stop it, well, then we go to something else. Other than that, we're running the ball, hitting the tight end. Check down, DJ Moore. Bear down.
And I told y'all, great, bro. And I told y'all who was out. It's Ostrapillo and who else? Oh, the Edwards. Yeah.
Edwards, yeah.
They out for the season.
I just want them to adjust
Purdy
quickly.
threw another INT.
Don't wait to the second half.
Purdy.
Yeah. Don't wait to the second half to adjust. Adjust, somewhere late in the first quarter into the second. Wait to the second half to make your adjustments like that, and you can mess around and the game gonna be over. Because quiet as it's kept, Green Bay in that second half of this game, them motherfuckers started off just throwing the ball in the second half, and with them incomplete passes, it was stopping the clock.
Yeah.
So basically, it gave us opportunity.
Extra timeouts.
If you're running 3 plays and the time is working against you then. But they never did. Them motherfuckers kept trying to throw the ball.
And that's why BJ just scored quick at the end of the game, and I'll let you finish your take, because he realized Green Bay only had one timeout left. They was using timeouts like lifesavers.
Yeah, so, no, I just want them to whatever the game plan is, adjust quicker. And if you can adjust quicker to whatever you got called for the game, and I don't want motherfucking Ben Johnson trying to be cute and fancy. I don't want to see that shit. Now, if you try to be cute and fancy, you do it within the context of the game where you can afford to do it. But for the most part, I don't want to see that cute and fancy shit. If it's a 4th and 1, run the ball. And don't have no wide receiver running the ball. You either giving it to your running backs or a bootleg from your quarterback. But I don't want to see no fancy shit on shit that you really don't need to do it on.
Man, it'd be a half a yard and we're doing cute shit.
Yeah.
Cute shit. Just unnecessary. Man, and he'll do it on a 2nd down and 3 or 4. And then you're like, why did you do that? Because now you got a 3rd down.
And 9.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, man?
Thank God, man. Go ahead, Ace.
They had an immobile quarterback in Detroit, and Detroit would if they didn't get it with the running back, they couldn't do it with their quarterback. Now you got a quarterback that is mobile and can run the quarterback sneak. Get the damn run the sneak. You didn't went out and bought these 3 interior defensive linemen. Get the damn half yard or yard we need for a first down, and let's go.
Also in Detroit, they had a dome, so you can run all that cute shit. It's January in Chicago, man. You know, a lot of that cute stuff ain't gonna work. People's hands out there freezing, the ball is slippery. You know what I mean?
Snow on the ground, the grass is whatever they didn't painted it. It's supposed to be looking like it's green, but it's just damn dirt with paint on the top of it. You know, this is your home field. Play like it's your home field.
Hank, you got any keys for the Bears, just from the Bears side of things, being that we don't know who we're playing yet?
Yeah, let me say this: run, and more run. And if we get a third and long, utilize them 2 monster tight ends that they've been playing pretty good this past week. So that would be my key.
2 monster tight ends?
Yeah, they look. Cole Komet has some big catches now. We don't sleep on it. He's a complimentary tight end.
He had 1 target and 0 catches last game.
Look here, man. They called a penalty on that one, so that's the reason why I took away from him. But he had some key blocks.
He had
some key blocks.
2 targets and no catches.
And one of them he caught and fumbled it.
Yes, he did. But he had some key blocks in that game. He had some key blocks to open that for Swift to get that touchdown.
Oh shit! They just said Barkley. He looked like he got hurt.
He's a Komet guy and a Edmonds guy. Go ahead.
So both of them will be gone next year.
Well, y'all ain't shit, man. Y'all ain't shit.
Komet gone, bro. He on the first thing flying. He out. Probably end up in the Green Bay uniform, and he'll catch for over 150 yards against the Bears.
Show
that's
out
just how it goes. Yeah, that's how it goes. I think y'all covered all the keys, man. I say run the damn ball, run. Capital RUN. I guess it, and you know, and both y'all said start fast. I'm just tired of hearing that narrative. I was caught up on that. The D's got to play better. We got no. This team is what it is, and we're a strong second half team, and we're a bad first half team. So in that case, keep the game as close as possible in the first half. You know what I mean? I would kick off if we win the toss so the fans can be in a frenzy. Run the ball to run that clock out in the first half, and then maybe Caleb will get warmed up after a while. And that's the only keys I could think of since we can't tailor it to a team. So that's all we got. All right, y'all got anything else? Because then we're going to hit the final words so y'all can catch the end of this game.
I'm trying to catch the end of this game. So
go ahead with your final words then, Diesel.
Man, I just want adjustments quicker for next week, man, regardless of who we play. If we can adjust quick enough, or we may not have to adjust at all if the game plan is right, the right way from the start. And sky's the limit, man. We playing with house money, man. I'm for real, man.
Playoffs.
We win a game, NFC championship. And shit, we might can have it at home if Seattle lose next week. So looking
man, we can't even get the predictions in. Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, Hank, I'm gonna put my number in the chat. Text me your predictions.
FGB.
Salute, fellas. I'm out.
All right, bro. Hey, these are all y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to text me y'all predictions once you know who we playing.
Once we know who we playing?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, bro. Peace. Hank, I'm putting it in the Zoom chat. All right. I put it in the Zoom chat, bro. And Hank, snatch that number and then go ahead with your final words, bro. I think you're on mute.
You're on mute, Hank.
I am. My bad. Right. Final words, man. FGB. I'm glad we did what we did. I love the energy that these guys displayed. in the locker room, man, and I see the confidence every week steadily building. So if we continue to get that run game going, man, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine, and I think we'll definitely win the next game. And I don't look at them and say this right now. I'm gonna take you my prediction, but I don't care who it's gonna be. We're gonna win. That's all I'm gonna say right there. And that's my final word. I'm gonna stick it to it.
Can we get an FGB?
Every day, all day. FGB. God damn it, damn.
I hear you. They some smug SOBs. Appreciate you pulling up and enjoy the game, bro.
Yes, sir. Let me matter of fact, I'm a call you now so you can get me locked in.
All right. Let me see. Let's see here.
So there we go. Brothers, y'all have a
from
great
a 502,
night.
right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I got you.
So
Yeah,
y'all have a great night, man. Y'all be easy now.
Same, bro. Eat well, man. Eat to live, bro.
Brown beans and cornbread tonight, baby. You know what's going
All
on.
right. Hot water cornbread. We know what you got.
With extra gravy and butter.
Peace out. Hey, love you,
All
man.
right, later,
Take
fellas.
care.
Yeah, peace, brother. All right, Ace, run down them final words, young mister, so you can catch that game, sir.
Well, I'm definitely looking for the Bears to run the football. Our defensive adjustments will be made based on who's healthy for next week. We've seen what our players can do with their limitations at this time of year as far as pass coverage. We're minus our starting linebacker, TJ Edwards, but we got Action Jackson coming in to play linebacker in the playoffs, and I think his ability to help with the pass rush, along with the players we have in our defensive backfield, will put us in position to win this game. So run the ball, keep the other quarterback off the field, use the elements, use the home field advantage for this divisional game, and the Bears will be okay. No matter who we're playing, whether it's the Rams or whether it's the Philadelphia Eagles, I think we'll be ready to play. Most of our success this year has been against the NFC, and I think it will continue on toward the Super Bowl. So bear down, and let's get it. I'll send my prediction after we see exactly who we're playing, but I think the Bears are on their way to an NFC Championship game, and they'll be ready to do what they got to do, sleeping in their own beds, playing in their own stadium, and with Chicago rocking the whole damn stadium in the city of Chicago for whoever comes in here trying to win a playoff game in the city of Chicago. Let's get it, baby. Bear down.
Yeah, we're gonna get that home cooking. Hey, the Bears are 7-2, I think, this year at home, fam. Should be 8-1. So we playing good ball at home.
Yeah. And even then, they were smart enough. Unfortunately for Green Bay, it happened in the last game when it was so cold out there that the heaters weren't working, and we had some problems on their sidelines. But
that was internal.
Hopefully that doesn't happen in the playoffs.
What do you mean? Hopefully it does happen. It wasn't.
Well,
ours was working, right? Were our heaters working?
Yeah, our heaters were working fine.
Yeah, there's no problem.
But it must have been somebody on their team must have hit the wrong button or something, and their heaters went off, and
So when their heater goes off, since we're the home team, we had to cut ours off.
I haven't heard anything such as that.
Should be a rule, but if that's not the rule, then yeah, let's have the heaters off every week when the other team shows up, especially if it's a fancy West Coast team with their Air Coryell offense and their West Coast offense.
Yeah, smelling all smug and coming out there with no sleeves on and want to do all that crap. Yeah,
with the fancy suntans and stuff.
Yeah, this Chicago.
Now, my final words are short. Caleb, you're our quarterback. All the guys on this show said, "You see, he's showing it now. They'll paint their nails.
No, wait a
If we
minute.
make
Hold
it to the
on.
Super Bowl."
Slow down. Slow down. Damn it, if we make it to the Super Bowl, yeah, I'll do a couple nails.
Yeah, that's what I said. I never said how many nails I'm going to do. I'm glad you picked up on that.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Right. I'm not going to do a whole set. It'll probably be like a pinky fingernail and then my middle finger, and it might say FGB on there or something like
for
that.
sure.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah, symbolic. But Caleb, when they asked you after the game, like they was leading them into it. They was throwing them a layup ace about the rivalry and what does Green Bay game mean to you. Yeah, and and to us, it's just another game. It's not. Your fucking coach came in there after you said that shit and screamed F Green Bay.
Green Bay. You know what? Fuck him.
He's not shaking his hand. Your organization talked to all you rookies about what this means. And you still sit your pompous ass up there and say it's just another game. The fans are shaking the stadium.
Even the year Virginia Hollis McCaskey made that transition, you're still out here talking about it's just another game. I digress.
That's all, man. That's all my final words, bro. Like, and stop with the Bears. Nobody's even responding to that when you said it sounded like an autosexual. Come on with the bear down. You know what I mean? And big ups to DJ Moore. He made the cheese grater dude rich, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I mean, my gosh, they selling all over the country. Anybody that's gonna play the Packers for the next few years gonna come out with the cheese graters. So,
yeah, but they're choosing sides. Nobody calls them cheeseheads but us. We invented that, and then they took the ball and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. Everybody's going to be wearing it. DJ should have got 5% of the company before he made the decision to wear it, huh?
I mean, come on now. You got lawyers. Go in there and copyright that damn thing and make sure that you're rich. But I guess he figured he had enough money.
Well, he couldn't copyright it. He didn't make it. He can't copyright somebody's invention. But he could have called them.
Sure you can. They do it all the time.
Well, Trump does. But he could have called him before he wore it and said, "Hey, look, I'm willing to do this, and your company's going to blow up. Be ready, have the stock, but I need 5%, and so people could call me the owner, like they do Tom Brady and Magic Johnson. They call me the team owner."
He could have had his team of Y-ish and Mr. Ish develop the same damn thing and copyright it.
He sure could have. And buried that son of a bitch in litigation for the next 5 years, huh?
Yeah. So by the time they split up the money, everybody would have been happy, especially DJ. But
But it's so brilliant. I was pissed that I never thought.
Yeah. Cheese grater.
Yeah. And now they at the games, grating cheese.
Yeah.
Bro, I had a cheese grater up here. I'm like, is that what that thing is? I've been cutting my cheese up all this time, taking forever. I'm grating cheese again. I'm like, well, shit,
My wife made one upstairs just to wear to school for the students tomorrow. Like, you think I should wear? Yeah, it looks great. It looks just like the one that they wearing at the damn game.
That's right. F the Packers.
Yeah, F the Packers.
Anybody who can't say it, we really don't know what your proclivities are.
Yeah. Sorry to our co-hosts. I mean, we love your commentary every week, but we question your proclivities.
We're questioning your proclivities.
That you can't say FGB to the team that
not once.
The Chicago Bears doesn't like. The head coach even came out in the playoffs. He tried to hold it off for as many weeks as he could, but once he beat them guys in the playoffs, he said FGB, and this would have been the perfect opportunity for you to chime in with your genuflection to our quarterback to come out with the FGB, and there would have been no problems from us. But now, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, he's not going to say it. Well, at least he moved back on Caleb, and little does he know, you moved back on him about 5 weeks ago when you became his little butt buddy, and we couldn't even criticize anything about his game.
Nothing he did or said. Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The guy comes in the room with you. It's just you and him. He comes in, farts, and leaves. You can't say anything about that. You know what I mean? You're supposed to sit there and inhale it.
Well, he's our quarterback, and if he farts and he can't control it, but the way
if Justin Fields would have farted, you wouldn't have said nothing. I would have. Fuck wrong with you?
The way he played in the second half of the game, he could have came in here and farted, and it would have been no problem.
Yeah, we always let you finish your takes when you were dumping on Justin Fields. We can't even finish our take. We're saying the same stuff other people watching the games are saying about the kid.
Yeah, the exact same things. But, it is what it is. Bear down. Great game.
Caleb's our quarterback. We got one for 15 years, bro. Well, if he wants to be here.
Yeah. I mean, we got to make sure that's okay with him and his negotiating team.
Yeah. Because, he's got all these grand plans. He finally pulled back off saying multiple Super Bowls. He said something about one the other day. I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah, you got to figure out how to win one, buddy.
Yeah. He's
that cockiness will get you so far, but, the other teams are listening too.
You damn right. Damn right.
All right. Lost your audio.
Fuck.
There we go.
Yeah, I know these cats fuck everything up. All right, Chicago walked out of Soldier Field carrying something heavier than a wild card win. It felt like a reclamation of pride, of identity, of a rivalry that has tilted the wrong way for far too long. The Bears didn't just survive a wild card war. We authored a moment our fans will replay in their minds every winter for the rest of their lives. Beating the Fudge Pack in a game this tight, this emotional, this high stakes, forces you to confront what this team has become. The offense answered every challenge, the defense bent without breaking, and the coaching staff trusted their guys when it mattered most. It wasn't flawless, but it was fearless, and that's the version of the Bears Chicago has been waiting to see. So as the lights dim on Soldier and the echoes of that 31-27 win fade into the brisk Chicago night, one truth lingers. This rivalry has shifted. The Bears earned the right to keep playing, and we did it by knocking off one opponent who makes every victory feel mythic. Now, the question isn't whether we belong. It's how far this momentum can carry us. Until next time, stay locked in, stay curious, stay ready for whatever the week throws at us, on the field, in the political arena, and everywhere the two collide. This ain't just content, it's connection, and it means more because all of you are here. So please stay locked in. We appreciate your support and enthusiasm for the Mouthpiece Included pod. If you have any more questions or concerns or need further information, drop a comment. Feel free to ask, text, email if you got the 411. Stay tuned, stay passionate, bear down, and as always, Ace, till next time.
FGB to the highest level of effivity, and enjoy your fishing trip to Cancun, Venezuela, Colombia, or wherever you're going.
Your ayahuasca trips to Costa Rica.
Bear down. Peace out.
All right. And last update on the game is 23-19 Niners with 2:54 left, and Philly's got the ball at Philly 35. So
they need a touchdown.
Yeah, they need a touchdown. Jalen's got to go into Super Bowl mode.
Let me go watch him then.
All right, there, fella.
Put a shovel on the ground.
Breaking my heart, man. Yeah. Breaking my heart. You guys gonna get your little suburban stadium and your little you probably have halter top night, fingernail paint night. You get your fingernails painted.
I'm not going out there, man. I go watch them out of town before I go to damn out of town.
All right. You find yourself sliding through, you might be in LA on Florence and Normandy. Hey, homie. Hey, man, come here. Better. You might be in Chicago. Woo! Dipping down Ashland. You better. Chill back. Check your 6. Double check that blind spot. Use that blind spot assist.
TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN.
Guard your grill.
TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN.
Bear down.
TATN.
Damn.
Knuckle up.
Mouthpiece included.
And don't forget to.
Don't forget it, baby.
And don't forget to.
Whatever you do, don't forget it. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, Butterfly.
Forget to bring your mouthpiece.
Sure. Don't forget it.
TATN.